All right, so it appears that good old DSP had a pretty interesting day yesterday. I mean, you get a wage quit and you get a wage quit and everybody fucking gets a wage quit. So let us take a look at a couple of clips from yesterday. Let us start with the Metroid Prime, whatever the hell it was, and all of that. We have two clips here. Both are from Snort Burnell, so big ups to them. And then we're absolutely going to go into the meltdown that was Cuck Sim last night. It's going to be so good, you guys.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
You could always support the stream in the many ways that are available, including liking the stream, engaging with me on the stream. On YouTube side, you could do a super chat or a membership. On the Kick side, you could do kicks or, become a sub or give some subs, or you could tip. All those things would help the streams.
Thank you to Shocks for a $20 super chat. Thank you, Nature Boy. He dropped a $50 Canadian super chat. Thank you to Stalking Tiger for a $26 contribution. Chef Domesky, thank you for 20 bucks. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature?
Boy, damn, all of Daddy Ryan's accounts came out yesterday. Chef Domesky or whatever the fuck that one's name is. Boy, we haven't seen that one in a minute.
Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
Yeah, we're going to be counting the sneak bags. And also, very interesting, when are the goals going to come back? Because, I mean, come on, you know the fucking goals are going to come back. So he's broke. He's a quitter. A fucking loser.
You asked a question? Oh, you didn't put a question mark. Are you getting more support now without asking? In general, yes, indeed. I have not asked, outright asked for any support since the Asmongold interview. Nor do I plan to. I don't need, I'm not in that position anymore where I have to ask for anything, so why would I?
Well, he may feel differently today. Remember, this is the beginning of yesterday, so he doesn't even know that he's about to wage quit 2 fucking games yet. He doesn't even know what's about to hit him.
Things have been going so well, again, in the Asmongold interview, what did I say? I said, on the day that I didn't ask, I got
Kino's gonna enjoy this. I mean, it's ramping up a little. I knew the fallout was gonna be good. I knew that we just had to wait for it a little bit. Honestly, I felt like this would last longer. I felt like this would be, because today's Monday, so wasn't it just 2 weeks ago that he talked to Asmongold? He looked so wasted in his daily rap. He's devastated. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. So he can sit here and talk like, well, I'm not going to bring goals back. I mean, hey, maybe he won't, but I feel like his urges to, he even admitted it, that there is a voice in his head that tells him to beg and ask for, more money. The whole Kino arc lasted like 7 or 8 months or something like that. But the fallout when Kino Casino finally, it dumped his sorry ass, he did continue to get a fair amount of support, for a little while. But this, damn. And something about like Wings was supposed to be on today, or I don't know. I doubt that's going to happen. Wings has been ducking him like the plague.
30 bucks, right? All day. I didn't ask for anything. I got 30 bucks. That was it. And then when I asked, I hit my goals. Since the Asmongold interview, I said, no more goals. Let's just chill. And now things are just going absolutely amazing. So why do I have to ask for anything? The answer is I don't. We're good. So let's just keep that rolling.
Still feel like that right now? Because you probably don't.
You know how rude it is to ask people about money? You should not ask about fucking money. And please engage with the content. If you're watching here on stream, be sure to like the stream. Thanks for all the chat and interaction, the engagement.
Oh, wow. We actually got to make sure you like the stream. That's getting pretty rough. DB Coopster, great name, by the way. Thank you for the 10. I lived near Phil for 9 years and started watching him a few years ago. That Carl's Jr. Oh, the Carl's Jr. we were talking about the other day. Yeah. That's what he's going to do for the DSP tries it now, isn't it? I'm sorry. That Carl's Jr. has been there the whole time. Proof he does not drive further than a few blocks away from his home. Yeah, I looked up. I wanted to know how long it had been there because he was like, "Oh, this must be new. This must be new." And yeah, a couple other folks in the chat helped me look it up and realize it's been there for like 4 or 5 years, and it's actually in Renton. Like I found the address. It's like something Fourth Avenue or 4th Street or something, Renton, Washington. So it's like in his neighborhood, and it's been there for years. And I appreciate the support, honey. Again, thank you,
If you're
guys.
watching on demand on YouTube, please consider liking the video, leaving some comments for engagement. I really appreciate those who have. You guys have been awesome recently. You've helped the channel tremendously.
That's a troll, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Here we go.
That's pretty low. Come on, man. Don't be shitting on a woman's reproductive system. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
Thanks for $5.
Regardless of what you think about her, like, she's a gold digger, or, you know, she's fucking half retarded, or she's fat, or like, that's all fucking low hanging fruit. And I guess if you want to be that way, fine. But like, come on, man. Like an internal reproductive system that sometimes we don't have any control over. Come on, man. That's fucking low. Get a life.
And he says, Mark here. He says, Joe, you should have another Asmund interview how it all changed after.
In this segment, Pigroach comments that he is totally waiting for Asmongold to make him bite the pillow again.
It would be cool if he ever wanted to do that. That's on him, you know. I honestly haven't heard at all that he's...
If you look up that Parson Brown eggnog he was drinking, the first thing that comes up is Total Wine. Yeah, if you look up basically every booze that he gets, like the first thing that pops up, he had, it was blackberry something or other one time. Maybe it wasn't blackberry. It was like some kind of specifically flavored, like, you know, kind of like booze or whatever. And I Googled it. And it was also with the moonshine too. When he had the moonshine for his birthday, when he cried like a bitch. I looked it up, and the first thing that popped up was Total Wine.
even talked about me again. Maybe he has, but you know, the funny part is when Asmongold talks negatively about me, right? And he does, you know, looking at detractor content, everyone tells me because they're trying to razz me, troll me, oh, haha. I haven't heard a peep about Asmongold since the interview.
You know, he's blowing up Asmund's DMs for another interview. He's probably like, "Hey man, how's it going? If you ever want to, you know, talk about games sometimes."
Like nothing at all.
Well, hey, listen, you know, I'm not surprised he's mentioning him 30 times a day, really, when you think about it. You know, he made like $2,000 off that day. And then the next day, I think he made like $1,000 or something. So yeah, that's a lot.
So I don't know if that means that
I'm sure his little eyes were glazed over.
Doesn't talk junk anymore. Maybe he still does, but
he doesn't talk about you anymore. You were funny to laugh at and whimsically amusing for like 5 minutes. He talked to you. He still thinks you're a fucking idiot. And he moved on about his business. If I get English. He moved on about his business, man. And that's it. It's over. Just like Kino. You were funny until you weren't funny. And then they dropped you. When are you going to understand this? Anyone think Wings will show up today, or are they going to cancel that secondary suckfest? Nah, I think Wings is ducking him like the plague. Somebody, I forget whose video it was, but they showed, I don't know if it was it Urban Style Individual or Robust Urban Garlic, or I don't know, but it was one of the channels. It was really great. They had taken a screenshot of all the messages that DSP had put into Wings' chat when he was trying to get him to like come on the show, like just harassing this dude, like regardless of like whatever you think about like Wings of Redemption, it's like, leave him alone. Realize, honey, he's just not that into you.
so I don't react to it because
Phil is like a clingy ex that won't let go of the past. This dude is the clingy ex. Like, this is the clingy fucking ex-girlfriend that you cannot like shake like off of your fucking leg. You're like, get away from me. She's like showing up to your job. That's basically what DSP did. Wings was streaming and Phil just fucking shows up to his job. He's that toxic bitch that we all know we've dated once, showing up at your job like a weirdo. That's his dude. Pyrofrost, thanks, honey, for the 10 gifteds. Holy fuck. Big ups, honey. I appreciate your
I don't know
generosity.
anything
Thank
about
you.
it. I'm just doing my own thing here. You know what I'm looking forward to is if he does follow up on starting up this podcast he mentioned, because he offered.
Is Zach already taken? I don't know if Asmongold has a As a lady.
to have me on as a guest to talk about games. And I said, absolutely, I'd love to do that. So, well, I guess we'll see what happens in that regard. But I feel like it was only 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Trapped him into a conversation he didn't want. Right. They corner you. You know, they come to your house and they're knocking on your door and fucking trying to look in your windows and shit. Or they show up to your job where you can't act like an asshole because you're at your fucking job. And just being like, that's awful. We've all dealt with somebody like this, or you know somebody who's dealt with someone like this. And like in some cases, it's borderline scary. I don't think this guy right here. Great shot, by the way. Just let me grab that real quick. I don't think this guy is necessarily like threatening or whatever, but
I mean, like only 2 weeks ago when we even had the interview, not even.
Asmongold's single in real life.
Even,
Okay.
right? I think it would have been 2 weeks on Monday. So it's probably just a little early to be thinking about talking to him again.
I'm not sure how old he is. He seems like a younger guy. You know, just like, hey man, be single, make your money, do your
About
thing.
anything. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love you. I love you, Rio. Oh, I love you. Oh.
What gas are you talking about? Did I get the gas? What gas? What do you mean, Eagles, man? Because I was already there. No one said anything about gas, and I just searched the whole area, and there was nothing else there.
Oh, it was also funny. He bought the other microphone. Maybe I can find a clip. He bought the Blue Yeti, which is the microphone that I use. And I think I've had it for like 6 years. And I know this microphone extremely well. It's not the best. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. And watching him for the first time actually try to use a piece of equipment that I have used it consistently for like 6 years now for like my streaming and my YouTube and stuff like that. It was very interesting to see. This is the easiest microphone to fucking use in the entire history of ever. It's got like 2 fucking buttons, a little knob for your gain. Like it's the easiest fucking thing. And to watch him trip over such a fucking almost obsolete fucking piece of equipment, that was so good.
So what the hell is gas? Dude, seriously. There was gas on the...
Oh, he's 35. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not saying he's super old. I'm older than that. Doesn't talk about his dating life. Good. Then he's a very, very smart man.
What do you mean? Is it a critical thing for the game? Or are you talking about ammo? If it's ammo, I don't give a shit. I'm not going back. I don't have healing. If it's critical to beat the game, like a story item, then I'll get it.
Well, we're done. Yeah. There's no way to avoid the spin.
As a Yeti user for years, it hurt how much Phil bitched about it, considering it came out in 2009. Yeah, I think I got mine from Best Buy. I think it was on sale. I think it was on sale for like, I want to say 99 or 109. It was about $100. Maybe 120, but I really don't think it was more than that. I think it was like $100. And I was like, well, this is not like the studio-esque quality that I'm really looking for, but it had really good reviews that for what it is, for something that you just plug in and it's got 2 buttons and you use, it had pretty good reviews. Again, I bought this in, I think it was 2019, I think. And yeah, it was pre-COVID. Everything's either before COVID or after COVID anymore. Yeah, I bought it in like 2019 and it has served me well, I must say, for $100. It has paid for itself. But it was really funny to watch him struggle with something that, because a lot of this crap that he buys, like, I don't know. I don't have like big fancy monitors and I don't have like, big PCs and all that. So a lot of it, I can't, it might be complicated for me. So like, I can't make fun of him for being retarded about something that I probably wouldn't, understand. But this is so easy.
There's literally no way to avoid the spin at all. It hits you no matter what.
I use Blue Yeti good enough. Exactly. It's not perfect. You don't sound like you're like in a like radio studio or something like that, but it sounds, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Well, I'm maximum distance and it hits you anyway.
I also can't believe that he bought another microphone. Like, that is something that's just wild to me.
My God, that's so easy. Are you kidding? Didn't work. I'm dead? Well, that was fun. I died instantly. It did it completely different from the first time. And the first time, I was able to dodge easily. This time,
I also saw that he bought another arm for the monitor because the $100 one that he originally got didn't work for the one, not the $1,000 monitor, but the other one. And then the microphone. And it's like, no, he didn't replace the Shure one. He got the secondary one so that he could talk in some game. Is it the Arc Raider, whatever the fuck game? He bought another microphone to be able to chat on that game. Bruh. Give your fucking head a shake. And then he was talking about like how short the cord is. This cord that I have, this cord I have is long as hell. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Tomorrow's first stream, about a 30, 40-minute chill session, and then about
Roach spends money so damn easy. Jerry, this shit burns a hole in this stupid motherfucker's pocket. Like, I do not understand.
3 to 4 hours of Metroid Prime 4. Tomorrow night.
I did see he was crashing out with the microphone because of the USB. Yep. It's like, it comes with everything you need. You don't have to do anything. It's like $100, or it was $100. I don't know what they cost now. I would assume maybe cheaper. I don't know. I paid $100 like 6 years ago. So end of the stream, 235 in donos. Yeah, I guess he wage quit Metroid Prime at some point.
It's a don't miss night. It is the return of American Truck Sim here on DSP Gaming. I know we didn't play it last week because of all the set upgrades and everything that was happening. Tomorrow, right here, the wheel, the stick.
Oh, right. The PC across the room. I forgot. Because see, my laptop where mine gets plugged into is right in front of me. So I forgot. You know what? It is getting closer to 5K, ending up being gone. Another fucking arm for the monitor, another fucking microphone. And then what are you going to do? Is he going to return that one arm that didn't work with that wide fucking monitor they got? Are you going to return the arm thing for that was $100? Or are you just going to go, fuck it, I'm not some brokey bitch. Fuck it, it'll just sit in my closet and we'll see it next fucking summer when I do another closet clean out.
Shift the pedal.
Oh, we're getting to the cuck sim rant. Oh, you know we're talking about it.
At my desk, I'll actually be a little bit different position like this. And for the first time, we'll see how this, works, how it films.
It's a hard knock life, isn't it?
just a few quick reminders that if you enjoy the content here on DSP Gaming, please.
James the Lesser got super pissed about the Yeti, and he's usually pretty level-headed. I was watching that, getting pretty upset about it. It's extremely, he's like, oh, it's red. What's this red button do? Like, usually a red button, he's like, now it's blinking. What do I do? Like, how fucking useless are you?
support the channel in some way, whether that be liking today's stream or engaging in conversation in the chat. That would be amazing. Whether that be contributing in some way. For example, you could do a super chat, or you could be a member or gift a member.
So he's not begging now. Now what we have resorted to in place of the begging is, I'm just going to remind you the 72 different ways that you have to give me money. And now I'm going to start talking about making sure that you chat. He's like dry begging for engagement. He brought up likes again, which he hasn't brought up since he, was like, I'm not blowing the fucking bubbles anymore. Had the bubble meltdown rant.
Membership on YouTube.
Oh my God.
If you're watching on the YouTube side, you could use some kicks to do a contribution.
His second mic for in-game audio has to be on the floor. Shut the fuck up. It's so unnecessary. I can't. Oh my God. Someone please crown this man the king of all retards.
Or you could become a sub or give some subs if you're on the kick viewership. Or no matter where you are, you can tip. All right, via the tips command, which is !tip.
When I first started watching him, ironically, I thought he was joking and acting like an idiot for a laugh. And then I was like, Oh. Fox starts big
in the
ups,
chat.
honey.
So all contributions are greatly appreciated.
I'm sure a lot of people see this guy for the first time and they're like, no, this, you can't be like, no, you can't be this stupid, right?
Thanks in advance to anyone who supports the stream. It's your contributions that allow me to have the flexibility to do what I love, right?
Hint, hint, hint. This is my full-time job. I have no other sources of income. Hint, hint, hint. Please give me money. Bro, this shit is pathetic,
To
man.
be able to drop, at a moment's notice and get a new game or swap around or get all these equipment upgrades. It's all because of your amazing support. So thank you guys so very much for that. The last couple of weeks have been amazing. Let's keep that positivity rolling.
I was going to say he can get another mic arm for the fucking, if he wants to. Some people can actually, I think back in the day, way back in the day, I think Sir Moist had a Blue Yeti and he had it on an arm where it was angled differently.
Shall we?
If I remember right, that's what he had.
This stream is the determining factor.
No, he did not have to buy a second mic. That's what makes us all so stupid. Then he couldn't even figure out how to use the thing. And then as someone mentioned, I'm sorry, I forgot who it was. Someone mentioned the fucking PC is 12 feet away from his stupid ass across the... Why aren't they under your desk? Why are they all the way over? The man has lived there for 10 years. 10 years, y'all. A decade. And cannot figure out how to use the room efficiently. Still, to this very fucking day, cannot figure out how to use a room efficiently. This is really staggering. This is quite something else, I tell you.
If we are going to continue to play Metroid Prime 4 or not. All right? So, let's see how it goes. If you guys like Metroid Prime 4, let me know today. Say, hey, I want this to continue. Please keep playing. If you don't like Metroid Prime 4...
Why is his desk in the middle of the fucking room? Because he's retarded, honey.
I also want to know that. Like, if you think that this stream kind of sucks because the game's boring or whatever, I want your feedback because I wanted to know what I should keep playing. Right now, take a look. Super Mario Galaxy 2, I want to continue playing that. Pokemon Legends ZA, we're enjoying the post-game run, right? We're having a good time with all these games.
Oh, I was going to say he's not finished with that? Okay, post-game. Post-game. Okay.
So we got to figure out what to keep in the rotation. Hard to determine sometimes.
We're still playing that fucking Mario game, and who asked for that, by the way?
So your feedback is critical. What you actually show up and engage in.
There's like literally apps where you can take pictures of your room, and it'll help you arrange it. I think that would be useful for somebody like him, but it's like, man, you can't sort, after 10 years, I could see if you first move in and it's like a completely different layout or something from like maybe what you're used to or whatever.
Report determines what I play on my stream. So if you like Metroid today, you want to see it continue, let me know.
Also, Randy Marsh, Tegrity CEO. It's a fantastic fucking name. That gave me a chuckle.
Okay. All right, here we go.
I need money, money, money. I'm so tired of doing it. I never want to do it ever again. Seriously. Like, shut up.
In a few years, his mic arms are going to surround him. I mean, it already looks like he's like getting interviewed. There's like so many different like things that are like shoved. It's like he's doing a press conference or something. He's got 1 to 2 streams of Pokemon and Mario each. Fuck.
Up, shut up, head back. There's like...
Oh, here it is. Here it is where he says he hears voices in his head that make him beg. Big up, Snorpernell, for putting this in here. This is where he says he hears voices that make him beg.
Money, money. I'm so tired of doing it. I never want to do it ever again. Seriously. Like, shut up. Shut up, head back. There's like a voice in the back of my head. Ask for more. People will do.
Yeah, ask for more. Ask for more money. We all have tegrity, unlike Phil. We have some tegrity. I don't know. I'm shitting on a dude on the internet. I don't know how much tegrity I have, but I'm not like, guys, I can't pay my rent this month and I don't have groceries. Please. Like that. No.
Anything to make a buck for minimal work. That's absolutely true. I mean, look at me. I just
the Doc Ock of Mike Arms. Colleen, that's amazing.
Here all day, hang out with you guys, and you send me money. It's nothing, right?
Dude, this is so boring. Are you kidding me? This is Metroid Prime 4. Yo, this is dead on boring as hell. I am so bored right now. Nothing in this is interesting. The puzzles suck. Nothing about this is fun. I'm so fucking bored right now. I don't want to figure out the puzzle. I'm so bored. I'll stop the recording and I'll see what the viewing audience wants, because we still have like
It smells like wage quit.
2.5 hours on the stream. And I certainly don't want to force this down people's throats if they don't like it. And to be
Trust me, Toxie, you're doing it for the greater good. I don't know about that. I appreciate you,
honest,
though.
I'm bored. I'm legitimately
I'm just here for my ticket to the circus, man.
bored. So I think we'll end the recording here and we'll see what people say. I don't know if I'll bring this back as a night stream or whatever. I don't know. I guess we got to figure it out. But man, what happened to Metroid?
Bill's dropping it. It's a wage quit. Oh, he wage quits games. So what does that mean? Oh, I don't quit because I'm angry at the game and I can't beat it. I quit because I find it's not profitable for my streams.
It's the old standard of
You heard it here first.
USB.
Or, knowing my slow ass, you probably heard it here last.
It's not USB-C. Are they fucking retarded?
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. This is so amazing. Oh, Snurper Nellington, you should win an award.
Why is it the old standard of USB? I don't have a long cable of the old standard of USB. No one does, because it's the old fucking standard. Why did they make it like this? This cable is not long enough. I'm pissed. What a bunch of idiots. No, I know XLR is used. Absolutely, XLR is used all the time. I get that. But this is a USB mic, and they're using the wrong fucking standard of cable. How dumb can they be? So I can't use it. It's not gonna reach. I can try, but this cord is incredibly short. I really don't think this is gonna reach across my floor to my PC.
Now, shut the fuck up.
He has a whole separate desk in the corner. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other shit on the other half of the room that you never see. You really only see about maybe like 45-ish% of the room. There's a whole bunch of other shit that's in front of him, technically behind us, because we're like at the camera, that you don't ever fucking see.
God, you're stupid. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stuff muted. I have my speakers muted because of the break. There we go. Okay, let's try again. I'm glad you guys could hear it.
Again?
All right, AJ. It's almost like your fucking PC should be, by your desk.
Many ways that you can support the stream, including liking the stream, engaging by helping me out with this game, because I would absolutely love to have some help with this game. Okay.
Asking for hand-holding. Dry begging for hand-holding. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Also, anything that you would like to do to support the streams is well appreciated. You know how to support, whether you're on YouTube or Kick or
Was that just a straight-up beg?
Appreciated. You know how to support, whether you're on YouTube or anything that you would like to do to support the streams is well appreciated. You know how to support, whether you're on YouTube or Kick.
Anything you'd like to do is well appreciated. Well, sure, something that anybody would like to do, for sure, that's always going to be appreciated. But how long until you go back to shitting on these people because they don't give you something? That right there is where I'm curious. How long until you go back to, none of you retards are giving me any fucking money?
Or you tipping, anything would be great.
Then he goes on to say, you all know how to do it, but then runs down every single way to do it anyway. Jesus Christ. Red, thanks for being a member, honey, for 3 months. Actual voices in his head, like the greed goblin to his Norman Osborn, the wallet Burnell. First, you must attack their wallet.
It's been a great several weeks. All right.
2. It's been 2 weeks since Asmongold. Right? Am I fucking stupid? Hold on. It's been 2 weeks, right? Not 3? No. There's a good chance I'm stupid. Well, there's a very good chance I'm stupid.
So thank you so much.
I think it's been 2 weeks. Oh, fuck. I don't remember.
Chill a bit during my stream. I'm going to ask for contributions. I'm going to e-beg. But that's because I'm bringing you content you like.
If they like it, then they would... I don't know. I would say if they like it, they would give you money, but like you've agreed to stream and not get money. Like 2 weeks? Okay, I'm not completely fucking stupid. Big ups, Virgil. How you doing, honey? Yeah, so he got rid of Metroid and then played Arc Raiders, and then something about he got trolled, and someone
Looks great on the new mod.
someone was like, "Cat's fat," or "He's a beggar."
Oh, man, it's really nice.
Pick up Spoon Hurler. What's up, honey?
Well, that was fast. I was not even looking. Like, nothing I could do.
Uh-oh, we're back to there's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do, you guys. Nothing.
I got killed.
He got proximity chat trolled. Yeah, I bet he's really happy he bought a microphone.
Well, I didn't really lose anything because it was a free loadout, but I lost the stuff that I got for killing the art. What the fuck? Yo, this guy just straight up killed me. Wow.
Fuck you, Phil. You big fat bitch. Fuck you, Phil. Big
Is that-
fat bitch.
Was that the
Fuck
same
you,
guy
Phil.
from before? I think it was, isn't it? I think that's the same guy from before. Yeah.
Your game is still too loud, you idiot.
Yeah. So this guy, I think, is trying to hunt me now. Yeah. Yeah, these basically people are jumping into the matches and, like, stream sniping me. You're getting audio delay?
And Phil's the lolcow of the gaming community.
Lolcow.
And then tonight on the lead stream, I'm very... What do you mean my internet? Oh, my internet is dropping. Yes, my internet is dropping.
Ah, that good old Comcast business line.
You guys are right. Here, I'm going to type it in the chat. My internet is dropping. My internet is crapping out right now, which I guess is fine because the stream is ending. So it's not a big deal. You probably can still hear me, but can't see me. Well, my internet's crapping out, everyone. Sorry about that. I will end the stream. I'll be back tonight for American Truck Simulator, my first ever American Truck Sim stream here with the new setup. I'm excited to go.
So, that being said, let's watch that video. So, we got rid of Metroid. No one is shocked in the entire history of Everdom. I was a couple minutes into this because I had watched it a couple times already. So, back to Snorpernell for another amazing video.
Save the pig. What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh. Oh.
I assure you, it wasn't that funny.
Oh. Damn it. Well, we have a problem. Ouch. I was distracted slightly by something. I wonder what it was. Can I move at all?
This is why we should be glad the man never leaves his home. Fuck, man.
I can move. I got into a horrible accident, but I can move. Did you see how that SUV went flying? That was crazy, man. That wasn't realistic in any way. The SUV went flying like it was a balloon. All right, I think we're okay. I think I can go. All right. Distracted driving, this is what happens. So can I, wait a minute, can I get past this? What if I hit the cop? Can I hit the cop? Hold on, let's see what happens here. Oh, fuck, I can't get past the cop. I want to see if I can sneak by. They're not going to let me. I'm going to have to take a detour. Damn it. Damn it. Okay.
Wow, you mean it turns out I can't go to that totally blocked off road?
Well, This means that the job's gonna take extra long to finish because now we gotta take a detour as well.
I ate 5 guys for dinner. Yes.
Amazing. Absolutely outstanding.
Did I ever go to New London? I think I was in New London for something once. I am flooring it. Dude, I literally had my foot on the brake. It wouldn't stop. The truck.
You are in an 18-wheeler, sir. Not a Dodge Neon. That is going to take my guy. What the fuck are you talking about?
Could not stop. I think it's because I had already gotten into the accident. I don't think the brakes are working right. So I couldn't stop at all. Organic Valley.
Christ. Please tell me, like, he doesn't have, like, a fucking legit driver's license.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a lot of money fixing this thing. Basically, any money I make on this job, I'm immediately spending to fix the truck. Look at this idiot. Sorry, right on red. Right on red, here we go. Come on, out of the way. Fuck you. I'm not even stuck. If you look at my rear view right here, I'm not even stuck, see? There we go. Like, I'm not stuck on that. Go. Get out of here.
Like, shut up, shut up, you know, head back. There's like a voice in the back of my head. Ask for more. Well, everyone, if you're enjoying the antics of American Truck Simulator tonight, it would be great if you could engage and support the stream.
I mean, that's just a straight up bag. I'm sorry. That's just, like, it's done. It's over. It's not even, I don't even know if I should keep up the sneak bag counter. Should it just be the bag counter at this point?
Please give the stream a like if you're enjoying it. If you're watching this on demand on YouTube as part of the series, please like the videos and or leave comments because both help the channel a lot. If you're not subscribed to the channel, obviously you can subscribe, and that is great if you would. Tonight, you can support the stream in some way. That would be outstanding. If you happen to be watching on the YouTube side, you could do a super chat. You could become a member of the channel if you're not yet. You could also give memberships to your fellow viewer. That's always a good thing to do because 'tis the season to give to your fellow viewer, of course. If you're on...
But really, ultimately, you. That's a cute thing that you say. Like, oh, you could, it'd be really nice if you gifted memberships to other people in the community. I'm not saying that that isn't nice, but really, ultimately, you get the money for that. And look what that fake-ass green screen is doing to the side of your head, man. What is happening over there?
Kick, you could send some kicks my way, or you could become a subscriber or give some subscriptions to your fellow viewer as well. Or no matter where you're watching, you can tip. If you type !tip in the chat, the command will pop up to do that. Or if you're watching on demand on YouTube, just check the description of any recent video. You should find that link where you can actually tip if you would so like to. And so thank you guys very, very much.
Right, Virgil, exactly. He's successful and doesn't need to beg anymore. Right, why would he? And he's not. He's just reminding you of all the different ways that you could tip him and how generous you could be to other people by gifting subs. He sees no money from that. Wink, nudge. Be good to, you know, other people in the chat.
For any support tonight, it is greatly appreciated. Lalcow E-Beggar on DSP Gaming.
Did I fill out the form that lets YouTube claim ad revenue? What I did is I filled out the form on YouTube.
Pig Roach reports that he has already filled out the form to try to steal all the ad revenue from the detractors. Okay.
That basically what YouTube asks is, well, how do you use copyright, you know, right now? What kind of a channel do you have? Do you have issues with copyright? And basically I filled it out to the best of my ability, and I told them, I constantly have people who steal my content and re-upload it illegally, and I don't want to use the copyright takedown system to take down these videos because it's not sufficient. Because then people, you know, just dispute it anyway. And I would rather have another means to, you know, to take on those people who are outright stealing. So anyway, you know, I filled out all the information. I explained the
But I thought that you said that you were never going to do that.
situation. I said I have channels that literally rip from my channel and re-upload illegally. It's not like they're transformative works. They're just outright stealing. I also have channels that live rebroadcast, and the copyright takedown system is not sufficient for my needs at all.
Nope, I never been hit once.
I need, you know, I want something else, which would be the content ID system. So it said right on there, like, things you're interested in. I checked off the ones I'm interested in, and I wait and see what happens. I don't think they're gonna give it to me. It's like I said, from what I'm to understand, YouTube only entertains giving
Oh no, maybe somebody's looking into me. Oh no.
all of its copyright tools to people who have 1 million subs or more.
No one is as big as me when it comes to internet fame. I am the epitome. You know what I'm saying? I'm the top.
So if I was a ginormous YouTuber with 1 million subs and I streamed to tens of thousands of people a day, then maybe they would give me the content ID match system. But the only other way that I'm aware that you can get it, you have to have a partner network that you team up with and you give access to your channel, and therefore they take some revenue from your channel, but then they use their clout to claim people's videos who steal your content. And then they put their ads on there and they give you a percentage of the ad revenue of that. So I don't want to be with a partner network. I was with a partner network for the longest time. It would not benefit me today because they're not going to give me anything else. Like if they give me managed status so content ID would never hit me, then maybe I'd be interested. But partner networks don't even do that anymore. So I'm really not interested in partnering with anyone. I don't think it would be beneficial to give people, a cut of my revenue. And I'll see what happens. I don't think whatsoever that YouTube's going to give me this claim. I'm not big enough, If I was a big dude with, clout and tons of people watching and talking about me constantly in a positive way, then maybe,
But if someone is legitimately doing something wrong, if someone is legitimately doing these things and they're so illegal, really, you would think that it wouldn't matter if you had 10 subs or 10 million subs. If someone is stealing something from you, stealing a work, and you don't think it's transformative or you think that somebody is breaking some kind of rule, why wouldn't they, just because and here's the thing, you don't have 10 subs. You don't have 10,000 subs. You don't have 100,000 subs. You have close to 250,000 subs. You're not a small channel. Yes, 98% of it is dead, but you still have that number. By the time you get into 6 figures of subs on YouTube, you're not a small channel. Whatever niche you're in, you're probably a fairly large pillar in that community when you start reaching 100, 200, 250K. That's not like just some bullshit channel at that point anymore.
it doesn't happen.
So I don't understand why they wouldn't take you seriously. Like, oh, I'm not a big guy. You shouldn't have to be if somebody's doing something legitimately wrong to you.
Are you an e-beggar? Yeah.
That's like going to the police and saying someone broke into my house. Oh, okay, well, what kind of house do you have? Oh, well, I have a 1-bedroom apartment. Oh, sorry, we only go after people who break into mansions. You don't have a big enough house. You don't have enough money. They couldn't have possibly gotten anything worth any value because you have a shitty 1-bedroom apartment. We only go after people who break into mansions with fucking 15 rooms and or more. So sorry, you're not big enough for us to investigate this crime. I don't think that's ever happened in the entire history of ever.
Indeed, I am. Anyone who's a streamer who relies on crowdfunding and has to ask.
Duty might have it happen to him where there's a lot of videos with no commentary. Raw Phil, I think, unfortunately, could, I guess, maybe potentially be hit, and possibly Duty, because there is a lot of stuff that he just clips and there's no commentary. But here's the thing. Duty, he could, really just some simple editing really could kind of fix that, where you don't have to do a lot of commentary if you don't. I don't really think you have to do too terribly much to really make it, super transformative to where YouTube would be okay with it. As for, here's the thing, come after Raw Phil, like you're going to catch hell from the fucking community. If you're going to go after somebody like this, you better make sure that you've dotted all of your I's and crossed all of your T's. And because the detractor community, Raw Phil is like, who the fuck doesn't love Raw Phil? He better be very careful if this is what he's trying to do.
It has goals and things. They're technically e-beggars.
Most detractors are making things somewhat transformative.
Yes. That's how I make a living. Again, guys, if you are liking Truck Sim, please support it tonight. All right? Let's please, keep it in the rotation. I like the game, but I'm trying to find things that people want in the rotation. Right now, there's a lot of...
I also thought that he wasn't going to, if he's trying to do this to get ad revenue from Raw Phil, from Duty, from Snort Burnell, Snort Hogan, or me, or, WPIG, or like whoever the fuck it is, if you're trying to get everyone's ad revenue, I thought he said that he was never going to do that because he's super successful. I don't know. That's where I am. It's all hot air. I would assume as much. He's scared of the trolls ruining the business, and no, it'll unleash them if he goes after Rawphil. I'm saying, especially Rawphil.
Being requested all at the same time, and it's actually tough. Even with a 7-day streaming week this week, it's tough for me to fit in all the games that people want. So, if you like it, engage with it and support it, and we'll keep it in the rotation. All right? I'll be right back.
Well, guys, I don't know.
Rawphil isn't monetized, so how can he make a claim against them? That's also, I did not know that. I didn't know Rawphil wasn't monetized. Okay.
Oh, like I said, it sure seems to me like you guys are dead now. What happened? We were having a good time.
I feel detractors should contribute more to Rawphil. Everyone clips his streams.
The whole first hour, I'd say, was happening, and all of a sudden you guys have completely quieted up.
Rawphil would just come back as Rawphil 2 and the restreams would continue. We can only hope. The very, very few days where something has happened and I haven't had Rawphil, I am just beside myself.
No one's even tagging me in the chat anymore. So, you know, it's like I told you guys, all right?
He did say the minute he wasn't making money anymore, you guys better look out. He's taking houses. Yeah, I mean, if that's what he wants, man.
This is a game that I've enjoyed doing because it was something different. It was outside of my comfort zone. It allowed us to chill and have a good time. I feel like now we have other games. Like, for example, right now we have Arc Raiders. And Arc Raiders is a game where I'm playing, but I'm also chilling and hanging out and learning about the game, but also interacting with the audience at the same time. And I'll be honest, I think it's actually kind of serving the purpose of what this stream was for a while. I think this stream has kind of been here, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done this now for so many months. And I know that you guys have said, oh, please keep it in the rotation. And I said, well, people continue to show up and engage and support.
I can't tell you how many times last night this man said, you know, I get ready to not play this game anymore. And then somebody comes in at the last minute and, you know, a Hail Mary comes in. I was going to make an actual separate video to just count the times that he retold this over and over and over. Like the last hour of the stream last night, it was getting unbearable how much this man was looping. It really was something incredible.
And I will, but tonight, I don't know. It sure seems like it's getting dead, that's for sure.
No, I'm not poor. That's the dumb narrative of broken idiots on the internet who are jealous of me. I'm not poor, stupid.
And I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest. It may be our last. I felt like tonight, the whole first hour was great. The second hour, people didn't really have much to talk about. And I'm gonna be honest, yeah, the engagement and support have dwindled a lot on these streams. You know, maybe it's because we didn't play it for 2 weeks. I think this is the best one with the setup. Like, look, the visuals are the best with the face cam now. I'm able to actually read your chats, but I'll be honest, I'm feeling a vibe that we should move on and do other stuff. I don't know about you guys, but it just doesn't, it's not like how it used to be. Like, it used to be this
Would that be the money vibe? Because I kind of feel like it would be the money vibe. Is that what's telling you?
big thing we would do every week. It was a big
His daily recap was worse. Oof. It was short but dented and looped. I have a feeling that that's going to carry over through to today as well. And as soon as we get finished with this video, he's up. So we're going to head over to Rawphil as soon as we are done with this one, which not too much longer.
group hangout. But I feel like we have other things we're doing now that feel like group hangouts. Like I said, the Arc Raider streams seem to have taken over for that kind of feeling. For me anyway, like I feel like I'm having a lot more fun with Arc Raiders than I am with this game for sure. I feel like this game has pretty much run its course.
Like, I'll go downstairs, I can't find her, and come to find out she's running around the house hiding from me. And then all of a sudden she'll like jump out. I'll be like, oh, God. You know, innocent little silly things like that.
The entire time that I've been playing this game, there's been very few people who really overall support. Whenever you get a few people who do small contributions, then all of a sudden...
Yeah, we didn't get a fake Tipperoni last night. I thought maybe we would, but he's done it a couple of times, I think. So I know sometimes he'll do it and he'll like think that he can get away with it. But I think he knows if he starts to do it too much, he gets clowned on harder for it. So I was expecting the Whale Mary, first of all. I really was expecting someone, Daddy Ryan, to come in and give him $100 or something. But I was expecting some kind of fake tipski, and we didn't get that.
There'd be last-minute Hail Mary contributions out of nowhere. And it's like 10 subs, 20 subs, a giant tip out of nowhere at the end. That's not organic support. That's every once in a while someone saying, oh, I really like it.
Then the first time that happened, if that's not what you want, then the first time that happened, you should have said, I appreciate the incredibly generous tip, super chat, whatever it was, but it didn't happen, you know, during the gameplay. So I appreciate you helping me hit the goal, but we're just going to go on ahead and retire this game for now. So, but you didn't. You kept going. Because as far as you were concerned, the goal was hit and you didn't care. You also kept saying you were sorry to see it go when you said you were sick of the game 3 or 4 months ago. Like, that was the whole, like, last fucking hour. This back and forth of, I hate it, I don't want to play it again. Oh, I'm so sad to see it go. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, this is so sad. And then just looping about the last minute fucking whale Mary. Jerry, thank you for the 220. He's complaining about his whales to his whales here. Yes, that's correct.
But that's not.
And also, again, he had the decision. He could have said, I appreciate your generosity. Glad that we could hit the goal. We're one step closer to DSP tries it. But, you know, this just isn't doing so hot, so we're not going to do it anymore. Right, Cuckwell. He gave him all that DLC.
Really?
Get fucked, Cuckwell.
Point. The point is that we're supposed to be having a stream that everyone is enjoying and wants to show up and engage and support as a community.
I'm already DSP cult leader. I know all about it. I cast the pignosis on everyone out there to make you magically do what I say, right? Like, I'm a crazy, I have these weird voodoo powers that can control it.
It's not called voodoo powers. It's simply called narcissism. You gaslight people. You confuse people. You guilt trip people. You future fake people. You do a lot of narcissistic, not necessarily strictly narcissistic, but you do a lot of manipulative tactics that most narcissists are prone to use in order to gain power, influence, and control over people. You guilt trip them and make them feel sorry for you. You blame them. Well, it's your fault. You weren't here. You weren't here to support. He goes on to say that later in the, video. He starts talking like that. You know, people would come in and support, or I say we're not going to play the game anymore. And everyone's like, no, keep playing the game. Well, where were you last week? This motherfucker takes attendance. Ugh,
Everyone watching this video and make you do awful things.
And Virgil, you are 100% correct. If he would have, somebody put it in the chat last night, in his chat. Somebody said, would we be having this conversation at all if at the very beginning of the stream you got the $150 straight away? Would we even be having this conversation? And of course, he didn't read it. And the answer to that is no, we wouldn't have been having the conversation. He would have talked about how much he loved the game. Or if, like Virgil says here, at the very end, if the Whale Mary would have come, if Daddy Ryan or Iron fucking Cock or whoever, Thomas the Dent Engine, any one of them, would have come and dropped $100 on him, we would see Cuck Sim next week. Of course we fucking would. Of course we would. He was in Duty's chat earlier. Who was?
There's like a couple people
Who, Cuckwell?
really like the game and are going to Hail Mary it. And
Right, you done messed up, Aaron.
for a lot of the times, it has actually been 220, but it hasn't always been 220. To be clear here, it hasn't always been them. Because remember, I've been playing this game since April. But it really feels like that's always been, I mean, ever since that 1 week, if you remember, where it was very poor support. And I said, that's it. And then all of a sudden, everyone complained the next week we wanted it. And I said, well, you didn't show up for it. What happened? So I brought it back, and then all of a sudden, every week after.
Churlish and deplorable. Oh, what does he say in the actual fucking skit? Insubordinate and churlish.
It was like last minute Hail Mary, last minute tip.
Cuckwell was in Duty's chat earlier today. Get the fuck out. Please tell me he's done. Oh, is Cuckwell 220? Oh, I didn't know Cuckwell was 220. Okay. Is he done? Please tell me he's done. I heard Duty say something about it's hard to break pignosis. And I thought, like, I was trying to work on something else, but I thought I heard him say something to the effect of somebody was going to break pignosis. Hey, I mean, if he broke pignosis, I'll give him his name back. I'll stop calling him Cuckwell.
Last minute subs, but that's not supposed to be how it works.
You got to celebrate those who break the pignosis if that really happens.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing.
Correct. That is correct. You don't have magical voodoo powers. It's called emotional and mental manipulation.
It's supposed to be there's enough people who like it not 5 people. Again, there's a reason why I stopped doing private videos for my page.
Why can't they just like it and not give you anything, though? I don't understand. If they're showing up, they're giving you something more valuable than money. I know you don't appreciate it, but it's their time. They could choose to watch anybody, and you're actually still getting paid for them sitting in there watching it. You're monetized, broski. The more people that are watching you, you're getting paid per 1,000 views on YouTube. And you're also getting paid for those that are watching on Kick, and you probably get paid more over there. So, like, whether they're actually like giving you super chats or tips or whatever, them just being there and giving their time, which is a non-renewable resource, you can go make more money. You can't get time back. And they're choosing to give you their time. That's like far more valuable. And that helps you sculpt and create your community. And then you just shit on these people and tell them that since they're not opening their wallets, like they're just no fucking good. Gee, I can't imagine why you're having a problem. Like, you can't talk to people that way. You can't treat people that way. Well, if you don't give me any money, what fucking good are you to me? Even if that's what you think, and it obviously is what you think, that they're useless if they don't give you any do-re-mi. And if that's what you think, I feel really sorry for you, but that's fine. But maybe some of these really ignorant, fucked up thoughts that you have shouldn't like tiptoe out of your mouth, because it's really fucking gross. I'm just saying. From me to you, for whatever it's worth, which I know to you is nothing, but for whatever it's worth, have whatever narrow-minded thoughts you want, but zip your lip because it's gross.
I want to be a streamer that's making content that the public want to see. They want to.
And you had like 300 people in there or something. Or 200 people, I don't fucking know. So people did want to see it. There weren't 6 people in there. I mean, there weren't 600 people in there. But fuck, there ain't 600 people watching me. So, I mean, like, it's okay, man.
To come hang out with me and have a good time. Nah, I'm doing it for 2 people.
Right, Ian. It's so fucking ungrateful, man. Like, how many people are streaming to like 3 people? And they just want somebody in there to talk to. Like, they just want an audience. Like, that doesn't have to do anything.
And those are the people who support everything. You see, like, that's not the intention. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. So, I'm just saying, that's, you know.
And I'm just saying, you've cultivated this community. Your viewers know why give you money. Some big fucking whale will pop in and give you something and save the goal or save the stream or the streak or whatever the fuck ever fucking harebrained scheme you got going on over there.
There's many games that are doing very well right now in my
Yeah, which ones? Because you wage quit 2 of them today.
rotation. That's not the case. Case in point, Pokemon, Mario Odyssey 2, Arc Raiders, Call of Duty. I can keep going. There's tons of games I'm playing right now that there's a lot of people who like and they do well. This is not one of them. You know?
So then quit it. Like, why did we have to go round and round for an hour about this?
In fact, isn't this interesting? Let's be honest here. This game, out of all the games we've been playing, is the only game that I have not played since before the Asmongold interview. This is the first time that I'm playing this game since the Asmongold interview, and you notice that it's not doing very well.
Well, gee, if people really liked the game, then why are you making them wait 2 weeks for you to play it again? Why did we have to sit through Pokemon? Why did we have to sit through Mario Galaxy? Like, who's begging for those fucking shits? You've played each of those several fucking times. Okay, you're going to keep going with Pokemon because the retards were giving you $20 to name the Pokemon. So, okay, the wheelchairs were giving you money for that one, but who asked for Mario Galaxy? Mario Galaxy 2? Whatever the fuck, who cares? Like, if you know that this hits the goal, whether it's from a Whale Mary or not, if you know that this hits the goal, sounds like you should have brought that back sooner than 2 weeks. Which again, we're back to this is a fucking you problem.
Out of nowhere. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, we have a generation of people that are cracked up here. We do.
We do. We really, really do.
They grew up on.
Unfortunately, since I'm pretty close to Phil's age, I think it's my generation. I think it's the millennials. I think it's us that are all kind of fucky in the head.
Line, and they were taught. People who don't agree with you are your enemy.
Okay. So where'd you learn that?
You are a special snowflake, more important than anyone else around you. Your opinion matters more than anyone else's. There's a whole generation.
He's so close, man. Oh, so close to the self-awareness. Like, it's startling, is it not? Oh.
This is what they believe. They actually think that they are the focal point of the universe, and everything that they say goes, and if you don't agree with them, you're the devil. Okay? And they're ready. They are ready to pitchfork and torch your ass at a moment's notice.
I don't think Philipper is Gen X. He is a few years older than me, though. I'm on that weird fucking cusp. Some things say that like 1979, 1980 starts millennials, and then some things say like 84, 85 it starts millennial. Like in some of them I'm Gen X, and in some of them I'm millennial. So he may be Gen. We're weird. He was born in like what, 80 or 81? I think he was born in 81. I was born in 84.
Notice if they don't like you for some reason.
You're not wrong about us millennials. I'm saying, like,
And now we get someone
I don't mean to insult my own people, but
doing a 220 super chat saying welcome home.
millennials start in 81. So he's like literally right there. Gen X is 45 to 60. Well, he's 43, 44. It's weird, especially for him, more so him than me. He's like right there.
Welcome home what?
I'm sorry, Gen X people don't fucking act like this. I'm sorry. Not like this. I'm not saying that no Gen X people are like a fucking narcissist. Sure they are. But like this? I don't know, man.
Please tell me how I begged for money tonight. I didn't. I didn't at all. I didn't say, hey, let's hit the goal and continue the game, did I? Never said that at all, you fucking idiot. Because you're an idiot who wants to pretend like that's what happened. No, your narrative is so broken and busted because
95? Isn't that like super late millennial? Isn't it millennial up to, when the fuck is Gen Z? I think Gen Z is like late 90s or 2000 or something.
you
Oh, is it 80? Oh, fuck me. Okay, 82. My bad. My
are
bad.
the one who's fucking felt it. Because I've
I just got felted.
proven time and time again that I am successful at what I do, not being a toxic jerk, but instead
97 is the start of Gen Z. Yeah, I thought it was late 90s.
doing positive, fun content. And I am finding ways to be successful despite all the crap that you say. You're just an idiot. Yeah, you know, what you're saying didn't happen. But go ahead and
There it is. What you're saying didn't happen. That is just, I mean, chef's kiss fucking gaslighting. What you're saying didn't happen. You're crazy. You need help. Even you're cracked in the upstairs, which is what he said. That is the number one narcissistic phrase that they use when they're gaslighting. You're crazy. You're mentally ill. You have a condition. You have a problem. You should go get help. And he says that all the time. It is absolute gaslighting. You're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. That didn't happen. It's okay. You're just stupid. You're just stupid. It's okay. You don't understand. Like, that is so shitty.
create your own narrative and
There you go, Gen 220.
your retard, you know, fan group over there.
Oh, he started dropping hard R's lately, like a lot.
It doesn't affect actual adults. It just affects the mentally deficient like you.
Convincing people that they're crazy. Primo gaslighting. The beginning of the podcast, we already had a good crash out.
You actually are mentally
We're gonna go there in like 2 seconds. I swear to God.
cracked. You're mentally deficient. You should seek help. You should
Baby, I didn't mean to hit you. No, it would be more like you made me hit you or something, you know?
go
Like
talk to
it's such a yucky way to talk to people.
professionals about it because they'll counsel you on how to get better and how
Oh, I did hear that. He said something about autistic the other day, and I remember going, whoa.
to repair your psyche. I'm tired of it, and people aren't showing up for it, and people are not engaging positively with it anymore.
Woke is dead. Slurs are the new hot thing right now. Really? Okay, so end of the stream. He didn't hit the goal. This here says 70. My count was 63, but I mean,
But I feel like
it's neither here nor there. So we're going to go live to, well, not live, because we got skip juice, but We're going to go to today. I'll say it like that.
Oops, hit that too early. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Today, we've got quite a lot to talk about here on the podcast, including big updates to the schedule, because we have 3 different games that either have concluded or we're done playing.
Oh, are we doing the sneak bag counter or are we going to do a bag counter? I know that we're just going to do the podcast and not all of the gameplay, but should we just get rid of sneak bag? Because the man's just straight begging now.
And now we need to talk about, of course, why, my overall thoughts about said games, but also what we're going to be doing to add to the schedule to make up for them. We have a lot of potential things that we could be doing, and I'm really interested to hear your suggestions. In addition, we've got new additions to my set. We've got
We'll leave it as sneak bag, but we'll do both. We'll just count everything.
great improvements on the way, and we've got some good stuff going.
More improvements? Jesus Christ. I'm wondering, like, how shitty is all this? We'll do both. Don't panic. We'll do both.
On later in the week that we'll talk about. So excellent stuff there. And of course, it's the holiday season. Nice chill vibes, fun interactions. I'm excited for the show. I hope you are too. Sit back and relax. It is time for a week.
Oh, look at you. Look at the state of you, man. You don't even know who you are. You don't know what day it is. You don't know what's going on. It's not a week starting. You've already started this week. It's not a week ending. You're here tomorrow. So come on, what is it now?
Not starting. Not
No.
middle, not end. It's a weird
No.
week for me. It's time for the Level 1 Podcast.
Well, you've only been live for 45 minutes, so it's not as if you've had time to figure out what the fuck you're going to say in this job you've been doing for 18 years. There you go. Yeah, we're just going to do the super both. The bags, the sneak bags, all of them, baby. We're counting them. Unc just needs to shave it at this point. There's no repairing that. At this point, that level of baldness, I don't think you can come back from this. I keep telling you, I want to take up collection and get him an assortment of wigs. I just start fucking just randomly mailing him fucking wigs and toupees and shit like that. Mail him a fucking razor, tell him shave that shit off his face. Maybe if we just start sending like subtle hints, get him some fucking lotion, a razor, I don't know, some nice shaving cream or something like that. Get him a toupee, a wig, you know, something pretty.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the show. On DSP, this is the Level 1 Podcast for Monday, the 8th of December, 2025. Jasper.
I have desperately, I won't lie, I have wanted to mail this man a wig for I can't tell you how long. He wouldn't open, like I wouldn't put my fucking name on it, but he wouldn't open it. I know, he'd just throw it away, but something in me like really, like a legitimate wig. Like I'm not, like I wouldn't put like bugs in it or like itching powder, like a legitimate wig, just like, baby, from me to you, it please. Or turn off the camera. You could do that too.
You got over there. Jasper Kitty is in
I don't use the camera. I ain't no fucking supermodel. So like just turn off the camera, man.
the office today for the first time since all the upgrades. You remember, it was around Wednesday of last week that I changed the setup, built the desk, added the monitors, everything. And then slowly, like every day, there's been different improvements, whether it's been, you know, the repositioning of the cameras and everything, the monitor arms being installed. Like now I have both monitor arms. You may not be aware of this. If you missed out either on last night's stream or on the Daily Wrap, I have those Benq or BenQ, however you say, monitor arms installed on both monitors now. And last night I tested it for the first time. I was able to maneuver and move this monitor over here to my right so that when I played the game on this monitor, your chat was right here and I was able to interact really easily. Okay? So it's good stuff. It's absolutely good stuff. I'm very excited for the future with all these upgrades that I've done. But anyway, absolutely good stuff. It's first time Jasper's in here and he's attacking something, but I don't know what. Maybe he found like a little twist tie or something. Because he loves those, but now I don't see him. Maybe he chased it out into the hallway. Not sure.
Just put fan of Fallout 3 on the box. Right. Fan since Heavy Rain.
But anyway, welcome everyone. Hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you're all excited for the show today and of course for the content for the rest of the week. This is a weird week for me. Why? 7 freaking streaming days. We're 2 days in. We got 5 more coming. We got a lot of good stuff, including endgame and likely finale of Super Mario Galaxy 2, bringing back Call of Duty to the mix, which I'm excited to see how I will perform in the game now with my new desk, mouse, keyboard, very low response time monitor, and more. That should be pretty exciting tonight. I'm excited to continue on with chill gameplay such as Arc Raiders and Mega Bonk. And of course, you know, I'm excited for more Pokemon because we haven't played that now in about a week, and that playthrough is in post-game, and we're having a great time with the post-game content. So there's all kinds of stuff going on right now that I'm very excited to continue with all of you for the rest of the week. But in addition to that, today, we need to talk about what's next. Why? Because in the last 2 days, since the last time I did the Level 1 podcast, all right, I've played 3 games, all of which I'm no longer...
What type of wig? No, like not like a joke or anything like that. No, not like an afro or anything. Just like a reasonable wig that just makes him stop looking so fucking ridiculous. Like, again, like no joke, just like out of kindness and goodness from Lucifer. From Seymour Butts. Like, no, legitimately, nothing funny, not to clown on him or anything like that. Something that says just for the love, or like a hat, maybe some kind of hat.
Playing. What? Yes, that's correct. All 3 games that I played on Saturday and Sunday, I am no longer playing on the channel. You might say, why? What's going on? Well,
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to him droning on. I was talking about wigs. Let me go back. My bad.
which I'm excited to see how I will perform in the game now with my new desk, mouse, keyboard, very low response time monitor, and more. That should be pretty exciting tonight. I'm excited to continue on with chill gameplay such as Arc Raiders and Mega Bonk. And of course, you know, I'm excited for
The new fedora, milady.
more Pokemon because we haven't played that now in about a week, and that playthrough is in post-game, and we're having a great time with the post-game content. So there's all kinds of stuff going on right now that I'm very excited to continue with all of you for the rest of the week. But in addition to that, today, we need to talk about what's next. Why? Because in the last 2 days, since the last time I did the Level 1 podcast, all right, I've played 3 games, all of which I'm no longer playing. What? Yes, that's correct. All 3 games that I played on Saturday and Sunday, I am no longer playing on the channel. You might say, why? What's going on? Well, there's various reasons, and we're going to talk about those today. We're going to talk about each game individually, my thoughts on each, and why we're done with each game. The good news is it's not all bad. It's actually, in one case, we beat the game. That was a great playthrough. But in a couple other cases, you know, things hitting either their logical course to end or just not really interested in it, not very fun. So we'll talk about that today. And what I'd like to do is get your feedback on what exactly then we should do for new content, because last night some people already started giving me suggestions. I was like, okay, cool, but let's actually hold off and let's talk about it, you know, on the podcast. That's the perfect place for us to throw ideas around and bounce off of each other to see what you'd like to do in the next few weeks, because there's a lot to consider. There's a lot of games that have been coming out. The Marvel Cosmic Invasion just came out. You guys have been suggesting 3 or 4 different chill stream games like Power Wash Simulator 2 and stuff like that, you know? So we'll talk about that today, okay? So basically, things are going pretty good. I just want you to understand that. Even though games are ending, that's not a bad thing. That's just part of the natural flux of being a streamer, is that you find what works, you find what doesn't, and you keep in the rotation things people want to see more of, and you move on from things that people don't want to see, all right? So
Boy, look at him trying to cope the double wage quit, man. Do you like, you can taste it. You can taste the cope that he fucking wage quit, but he doesn't want to say it. Like Ben says, yeah, how do you say wage quit without saying wage quit? Like, look at the fucking gymnastics.
we'll talk about all that in a moment. But also today, did you know it's DSP Tries It? I know we haven't really talked about this in a couple of days, and a lot of people weren't even aware we're doing an episode of DSP Tries It today. I know it's confusing when we are not tying.
Well, it makes sense that Jasper hasn't been in your office for over a week, you say. And now he is, which means she ain't home. And magically today we're doing DSP Tries It. The cat's in the office because she ain't there. So she don't want to cook. So you're doing a DSP Tries It. Whew, not hard to put together, man.
DSP Tries It episodes to, you know, support goals anymore. People forget, when are we doing it? Today. And today we're actually going to be doing Carl's Jr. for the first time in over a decade. It's actually only my 2nd time ever that I'm trying the restaurant. The first time I had it in 2014, I hated it. It was awful. It was legitimately disgusting, bad. The food was cold and wrong. And I'm now excited to try it again after there now being a new restaurant in my town opening up. I actually didn't even know about it until you guys found it. We're like, are you aware this opened? I was like, no. So we're doing that later today. For those who are interested, DSP Tries It always takes place around the end of my stream. So I'll probably do it around 3:30 to 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is, you know, roughly 5 hours from now. Or excuse me, 4 hours from now, roughly. So if you're interested in that and only that, then be sure to come back then, all right? But it'll also be recorded and uploaded to my DSP Reacts channel on YouTube after the fact, so it should be a good episode. And by the way, update on this, because I know the next thing people will say is, okay, well, that's great, what's the next one? After having spoken with my wife about some ideas of things that we could do, okay? As long as I can confirm that this is still available, I think I know what I want to do next. Let me check here. Yes. Okay. So the next DSP Tries It that I will be doing next week, because we're not going to do 2 in 1 week anymore, is actually going to be a place that I have not eaten at in a very long time, but it's a place that I used to frequent a lot, like, no lie, 20 years ago. It's a restaurant chain that used to be incredibly prominent, but in the last 15 years went from something like 4,000 worldwide locations down to like 170. Okay? How the mighty have fallen. The thing is, I'm curious, are they still good? Like, I used to really like this place, and now I want to try it out again. The place I'm talking about, of course, is Quiznos Subs. You may remember back in the day, there used to be these really weird commercials on TV for Quiznos. Like, we're Quiznos Subs, because they are good to us. What the you'd hear that from the
Don't ever fucking do that again. Wow, stop it. Stop it. You're stupid.
other room. You'd like, what is going on? You'd run into your living room. What the hell was that? And someone who was in your living room watching the ad would be like, I don't know. It was some kind of a mutated monkey creature with giant eyes screaming at me that I need to eat a Quiznos sub. It was really bizarre. It was borderline insanity. I don't know, like, that was the early meme culture, like before we called memes. That was a meme. Anyway, so I'm excited to try that next week because I think that would be a good thing to test out in regards to like something I haven't had in a long time and something different. I'll probably try a few different sandwiches there. Okay, so there you go.
Yippee.
So DSP Tries It Carl's Jr. later today. DSP Tries It Quiznos next week. Okay, cool. All right. So where to begin? We have a lot to talk about today. First of all, very briefly, let's talk about the technological improvements that I have to the stream. I got the monitor arm to work, a piece of hair in my mouth, on the Sansui ultra-wide monitor that is in front of me right now. So I'm getting questioned already, like, well, wait, what changed? Because, remember, this was a big problem last week when I was doing the set upgrade, that I got the monitor arm working on the MSI OLED monitor, and it's amazing, right? I'm able to adjust it, and I've been using it ever since, and it's been great. But the big problem was it wasn't working on the ultra-wide. So to remind you all what the problem is, monitors have a mounting system on the back. It's called VESA, or VESA.
Oh, God, no.
And there's 2 sizings for this. One is 75 millimeters and one is 100 millimeters.
We don't care. I can't tell you anything I care less about, in fact.
All that means is the amount of distance between the screw holes on the back of a monitor, and the screw holes are always in a square configuration just like this on the back of the monitor, okay? This monitor does have the screw holes. Problem is, they put these screw holes sunken into the back of the monitor into a circular depression into which you put the stand to hang the monitor on, so it stands right here, right? And they definitely screwed it up. Like, there's no reason why they did that at all. Like, it legit doesn't help the monitor. I don't know why they put it like that. I've never seen a monitor that has a circular depression into which they put the screw holes. So because they did it that way, all the monitor mounts that are out there are a square design that you're supposed to put a plate on the back of the monitor and screw it in. Well, the square plate won't fit into the round hole. What the hell did they do that for, right? So when I tried to put the monitor arm on this monitor last week, it wouldn't fit. The screws were too short and wouldn't go through the square mounting plate to fit into this depressed circle in the back of the monitor. They just didn't reach. And there was no other adapter. There was nothing to make it work. And everyone yelled at me, oh, there's supposed to be an adapter in the box. Or no, maybe there's an adapter with the mounting arm. There's nothing. I even looked online and said, do they sell an adapter? No. People who've had this problem had to get a 3D printer and print adapters for the thing. All right. So on a whim, I said, I just want to try another monitor arm and see if a different monitor arm would actually fit. Now, the funny part is there are monitor arms that are not a square, that are actually more like an X design like this. And so the bolts are on the ends of each of the X tips. I said, well, maybe if I do that, I can just kind of wedge it in, fit the X into the circle, and I can get it to mount. The thing is, those mounts are not as good. They're much cheaper, all right? So no exaggeration, I bought a really cheap monitor mount to see if I could just get it to fit temporarily, and then maybe down the line I could figure out a long-term solution or whatever. So it showed up last night, right before my late stream, and I'm like, man, I wish it had showed up earlier. I would have had more time to mess with it, but I didn't. What can I do? So I tried to get it to work, and I basically tried to get it to fit. It doesn't fit. The length of the X is too big and won't fit inside the circular depression of the monitor. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. So I'm never going to get any monitor arm to work with this stupid thing like ever. But then I took a look at what was sent with the monitor arm, and there was an incredible amount of hardware. And I was like, why is there so much hardware in here? They gave me like all this different hardware.
Really? Are you sure somebody else didn't tell you to take a look at this? This is something, you are the least curious person I've ever met in my life. You just magically got this inkling, oh, I should look at the other stuff that came with it. I should look into something. You don't look into anything. But magically, you got some kind of wild fucking idea, an epiphany. Lightning fucking struck your brain and said you should look at what else came with the monitor or the arm or whatever the fuck you're talking about.
To try to get this monitor arm to work with different monitors, and included with this monitor arm was really long screws, like more than twice as long as the screws that were included with these BenQ or BenQ, however you say it, monitor arms. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. Could it be? Are these screws long enough that I could actually get the original good monitor arms that I bought to fit, and I could put a square mount on a round backing because they're long enough? Would you like to see the answer?
Not really. No, I don't really care.
Yes, the screws were long enough. I now have a square mount on a round hole because the screws were long enough to fit in there. And the awesome part about this is now this monitor can be maneuvered all over my setup. I'm very excited for the future. Seriously, I know you can't see me. I'm just showing you. Look, square mount on a round hole. And so I'm excited. I'm very excited because now what I did yesterday, okay, was, and as you can see, it's very maneuverable. I can now move this, all different ways. Let me put a little bit down. There we go.
You're so weak. Look how hard you have to push. Jesus Christ. You're like a 6-week-old kitten.
So with this new monitor arm, all right, I can now move the monitor all over my desk, like all over the place. And the coolest part about that is I can now move the monitor all the way to the right, like a foot, more than a foot to the right. And the screen now is right lined up with this other monitor. So last night I tested this with Truck Sim, and it worked very well. I think this is going to work best for very interactive streams where we're talking constantly, whether it's like a game where you're helping me to try to understand it like Arc Raiders, or maybe a game where the gameplay isn't really the focus. You know what I'm saying? Like if we start playing a chill game, like let's say Power Wash Simulator 2 or whatever. Not really going to be focusing on just spraying constantly. Instead, I want to talk with you. So to see that while I'm actually being able to play the game, instead of going like this and this is what I used to do for 7 years. Okay? Instead of having to do that, I just stare forward. It'll look way more natural. The face cam won't have me double taking constantly. All right? It's going to be great. So
Who would have thought to put the other monitor right next to you so you could read your chat? Boy, who the fuck would have thought? Certainly not me.
I'm excited for the future. I am, like seriously. And yes, apparently it is possible. You can fit a square peg into a round hole. Even though we were taught as children, as toddlers, that's not possible. It just takes some ingenuity and determination and not giving up, and then you can actually make it happen. There you go.
Spoilers, it was the exact fucking same as before. What was, honey? I'm not sure what you mean.
Okay. So I'm excited for the future. Now, you might say, well, wow, now you got all these upgrades, right? You've got 2 great monitors on monitor arms. You've got the better lighting system. You've got the desk. You've got everything. What's next? Is there anything next, or are you done? The truth is, I'm almost done. There's one more upgrade that I want to do. There is something that in the last year I've gotten feedback on, and again, I take in feedback. It's just that I can't always do everything immediately that I would like to do. I don't necessarily have the means to just, on a whim, upgrade and change stuff.
But I thought you weren't poor. You're super successful. Oh, now we're going to cry poor, huh? Okay. Okay.
No, but now with how great.
So today, you guys, he's poor. We're going to have like a button or something. I'll put like a little rich button on the screen when he's successful. No, we'll have a successful and a broke one. And depending on what lie he's going to tell today, then we'll put the little button up on the screen. I'll work on it. I'll make a note.
You guys have supported my content.
So today he's poor.
In the last few weeks, I've been able to do all these upgrades. There's one final piece.
You're going to get therapy for your wild, out of control narcissism. Oh, thank God.
I'm going to work on. All right, this
Yes, thank you. You're going to work on it. Therapy for your narcissism.
week, I don't know, to be frank with you, I don't know if I'll have it done by the end of the week. And the reason I say that
Therapy takes a long time, honey. You're never going to get there in a week.
is I don't know if I want to do a lot more configuring this week. We're already 2 days into a 7-day streaming week, and I just want, like I said earlier, like I said on Sunday, I just want to chill with you. I just want to enjoy games. I don't want this to constantly be
Yeah, but therapy is really important. Don't skip your appointments.
upgrade. And you know what I mean? I just want to actually use the stuff I'm buying rather than another upgrade to it. So I do have something else en route that I think is going to significantly improve what I do.
You're going to have in-home therapy, even better.
In more than one way. Like, let me put it this way. This upgrade is going to basically improve multiple things. Things for you, things for my experience, everything.
Right. You're going to become a better person and therefore not be so shitty to everybody else. Oh, I'm so proud I could shit in my pants.
All right? And it's something that has been recommended to me for about a year.
Well, therapy's been recommended a lot longer than a year, so.
And I haven't had opportunity to do anything with it. All right? But I will let you know more about it later in the week, if and when it arrives, and I have some time to maybe mess around with it. The thing now, the next big thing
So he bought more garbage is basically what we're saying, huh?
for me is going to be managing the desk, like where to put everything. Because right now, I got the monitor here. I have my stream deck right here to my left. Obviously, the microphone is now in front of me, which is great because it sounds better. But outside of that, like there's some other things. I'm like, where do I put this? Where do I put this? And I got to get used to having this desk space and utilizing it because I do have a lot of space to use now. Anyway, so more on that later in the week. I'm not going to talk about it further right now because, it's not even here yet. And, it should be pretty fun once it's here if I can utilize it. But you'll see what I mean when it's here. I don't want to really spoil, okay?
A job application. Please tell me it's a job application.
All right, so we got that out of the way. I just wanted to talk about the upgrades. I'm so happy to have this maneuverable monitor and another one and just having a great time with the new set. So thank you guys for that. Now, let's say hello to everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're all doing well.
Let's not. And then what we'll do instead is we'll tell everybody that we still didn't, because that
Oh,
sucks.
stupid. Anyway. Okay, so good stuff all around. I'm excited to start a great day of content here with all of you. What we need to do, good morning, Mark. How are you, Mark? Good to see you, man. Okay. Oh, really? I didn't even know about this. Game Boy is saying there's been a massive earthquake this morning in Japan, and apparently there's a lot of damage and a lot of people got hurt. Major Japan earthquake has triggered a tsunami warning. Oh, no. Magnitude 7.2 quake. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope that everyone in Japan is safe. That is awful. This is an ongoing thing now in Japan, is it not? Do we not hear about like a crazy earthquake at least once a year? That's terrible. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that everyone in Japan is safe, and I wish them all the best. I hope that everyone gets to, you know, shelter and or, you know, that there's not too much, you know, damage over there. Colossal Gosu has done a super chat. I'm not sure how big that is because it's a currency conversion. What is Ron? R-O-N? I can see it's going to be one of those days with a lot of toxic people, and you're about to find out why, actually, because when we're going to talk about the games that are now out of the rotation, there's one game that are pissing off my trolls. It's too bad, really. I mean, the troll tiers, really, they motivate me to go back on a decision when the trolls are complaining. I mean, I just can't stand it, you know, to make my trolls cry. Oh.
What the hell are you talking about? I must have skipped too far, and that's just silliness on my part. My bad.
All right, so.
The Blue Oni, thanks for the 2, honey. Real talk, get therapy if you need it, guys. I couldn't agree more. If you need to talk to somebody.
I can see it's going to be one of those days with a lot of toxic people, and you're about to find out why, actually, because when we're going to talk about the games that are now out of the rotation, there's one game that are pissing off my trolls. It's too bad, really.
Oh, I see. Why? How is you wage quitting a game pissing us off? I don't troll you necessarily. I don't consider myself a troll, but like, what are they supposedly pissed off about?
I mean, the troll tiers, really, they motivate me to go back on a decision when the trolls.
Yeah, we don't cry about you,
are
retard.
complaining. I mean, I just can't stand it, you know, to make my trolls cry. Oh. No, in truth, when I make a decision and my trolls are upset, it means I made the right decision. Always, like without actual exception. If I make a decision to do something and my trolls are pissed about it, it means I did the right thing. So I know I made the right decision on this one. And we'll talk about it in just a moment. However, I need to close my curtains. There was a big wind gust and it opened my curtains and now the light's coming in. Give me 1 second to close them. I'll be right back.
Wind is a detractor, confirmed.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mute it. Okay, so a few quick things because some people are asking me questions in chat. What's going on, DJ and DJ? He's put a cat tower behind me. There's no room behind me for a cat tower. This is very limited room for me to even get in and out of here. Could I do a new office tour when the room is done? Yes, it's not done
It's almost like you could have measured it or something.
yet. I still have a couple more things I'm working on, but I probably will take some pictures and show you what it looks like once it's done. Can I do a Liza piece?
I'm more of an outside spectator. I'm just here to get my ticket to the circus. I don't want to be any closer than that.
I can run in the future? Probably not, only because I don't think there's demand for it. It seems like a lot of the times these days when I play these, whatchamacallit, when I play these FromSoft style Soulsborne games, people want to see that first initial run, and after that they're not interested in another one, particularly because if I do a second one, I'm probably going to do much better, and a lot of people like to see me struggle and overcome rather than just like steamroll. So I don't think that I would play Liza P again, just to be honest, okay? Nicholas
I assume they're just LARPing on him, that they're mad about Cuxim. I don't know.
says, I just finished Arc Raiders. It's absolute fire. I wasn't even under the impression the game has an ending. I thought that it was an endless, what did they call it? What is it called? It's not an evacuation shooter. What's it called? The one where you loot and you leave? I can't remember what it's called. That's a name for it, right? Extraction shooter. That's what it's called, an extraction shooter, okay? So, there you go. Yeah, I didn't even know there was an end. I thought it was an endless game, which I was okay with that formula. For being an endless game, you get hooked on the gameplay. But interesting, apparently there's an ending. I didn't even know that. Interesting. Bartok, no, I'm not done with Megabonk. We're playing Megabonk tomorrow night. Yes, if you take a look at the schedule, shall we look at that quickly, I guess, as some people are asking? Here is the rough schedule that I have for you guys. This is not a lock for the rest of the week, for the record. Oops, I hit
No,
the wrong
boo.
button. That's what I meant to hit.
God, no schedule, please. Actually, I need this. I need to know when he's not going to do a podcast.
This is not 100% lock for the week. Today we're doing Super Mario Galaxy 2 Endgame, and we're doing Call of Duty. It returns tonight on the late stream. I'm actually looking at the wrong camera. I'm very excited for the return of Call of Duty tonight because I want to see how I do on my new setup, okay? Tomorrow, Pokemon Legends Z8 post-game returns. We're going to have naming of Pokemon, missions, catching of Pokemon. It's going to be great. Always a good time and lots of chill interactions when I play that. Megabonk returns on Tuesday night, as you can see. Wednesday, we're going to do Arc Raiders as the daytime stream, which is great. I want to do a major stream of it. And then we're going to either do a random game on Wednesday night or just do a chill with Phil. It all depends if we can come up with a game that maybe you guys want me to try on Wednesday night. We'll see. Thursday, Super Mario Galaxy 2 again. We're going to try to finish the game. And then more Call of Duty. And then Friday, I got something special going on. All right? I'm supposed to get a game from a game developer sometime this week. It looks like it's actually getting delivered late on Thursday. So as long as it shows up, what I'd like to do is do a cool unboxing for you guys live on Friday, and then we'll actually try out the game live. This is actually to celebrate, I guess the game is having an expansion, and I never got to play the base game. I wanted to play it earlier this year, and I never got to. So we're actually going to be checking that out on Friday, and then Friday night we'll probably end the week with Mega Bonk. So as you can see, absolutely not. Mega Bonk is not done at all. It's just that we haven't really had a chance to swing it into the schedule, but now it comes back tomorrow night, and I'm actually going to play it again later in the week as well, as long as it keeps working and you guys like it, okay? Abdullah says, I wish Call of Duty were an afternoon stream and Mario Galaxy a chill night stream. Number one, I just feel like Call of Duty does better on late streams. It just seems to. And number two, we really need to put a push for finishing Mario Galaxy 2 so that we can do new games. So that's why I wanted to do major streams of Mario this week to wrap it up so we can guarantee that there'll be new games coming soon, okay? And this, yes, okay, I should absolutely bring this up, all right? There is no update from Wings of Redemption about his appearing on my show this week. Again, you remember what I said on Sunday. The door is open. Wings can come on this show whenever he wants. Literally any day this week. If he contacts me and says, hey, I want to be on the show tomorrow, perfect. He could be on the show. But he has to reach out to me, and he has not. So I guess that means that either his sleep schedule is messed up or he's not interested. The ball is completely 100% in his court. It is his power to make it happen, not mine. Fair enough? Okay. And I know, because some people are like, well, then I don't think he's going to do it. Hey, that's his prerogative. And I know, to be honest with it, how many of you guys told me back in October that you were shocked that he actually showed up on my show back then? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to say. Listen, you guys know him better than me, I guess, if that's the case, but he showed up. So, there you go. Anyway, let's now begin to talk about the 3 games which we played since Sunday, which I'm not playing anymore. All right? So, the first game is Tormented Souls 2. The good news is we're not playing it anymore because I beat it. We did everything in the game. We completed it, and actually we did the absolute best ending by completing a series of secret tasks. During the game, you had to backtrack and get this hidden piece of duct tape, and you needed to know to go to an alternate part of the game that you already had been at in order to apply. Oh, there goes my door closing. The wind. You needed to know to apply said duct tape. You know what I got to do? I got to put the hedgehog guy here so the door stays open. Oh, crap. That's what I got to do.
Wow. Absolutely outstanding. Yeah, that chair is shaking today.
The hedgehog doorstop. That's what he's for. Let me actually keep the door open with him since we're going to have wind today. Okay. Oh, a couple shout outs. Hold on one second here. I missed this. Sorry. These are Norwegian crones. All right, so a few super chats from Misanthrope Gamer. First, he did a super chat. The first super chat he did was toxic. I'm sorry, it was. He did a 50 knock super chat, which is $4.94. So technically, that's the biggest super chat of the day. Let's get that on the leaderboard, okay?
It was toxic. What did it say?
We'll count it as 5. And Misanthrope Gamer said, and I quote, the upgrades are fascinating, Phil, not because they matter, but because you truly believe they do. So what he's saying is, oh, you did all these upgrades and none of it matters. Why are we talking about it? Because
it doesn't matter. It only matters to you. We don't get to see the monitors. We don't get to use the desk. We don't get to use the $200 controller. We don't get anything.
They do matter because they actually affect the content in a big way. People for years have criticized me and said, hey, you never are looking at the game and the chat at the same time. You get distracted and it screws everything up. Can't you improve your setup? Yes, when I have the means. Well, now I have the means. I've done it. Oh, that doesn't matter. Well, you can't have it both ways. You can't for years say improve the setup. Your setup's inferior. And then I do it and then say, oh, that didn't matter. Why did you waste time and money on it? It's toxic behavior. I'm not going to have it.
All you had to do was like slide that other monitor over, man.
I'm not. So if you want to be toxic, you're in the wrong place. I'm going to call you out for being toxic and you're going to like it. That's reality. It's not that you just get to say and do whatever you want and be toxic to everyone around you and we're all supposed to be happy about it. If you're a toxic individual, I'll expose you as such. All right? Period. Now, Misanthrope Gamer did a second super chat of the same amount and said, hold on. Your upgrades always show how dedicated you are, Phil, even when the differences are too small to catch, but okay, that's toxic. Yes, it is. It is. It's toxic to say that I'm doing upgrades that are helping the setup, that are going to make my content better, but they don't matter and no one notices them. It's toxic. Yes, it's toxic behavior. It doesn't matter that you're putting $5 on it when you say it. It's still toxic. Anyone will tell you this. And then you did another super chat of the same amount. One does not hate in others what one is not capable of seeing in oneself. Huh? I'm not criticizing other people's setup. I'm not going to someone else's stream and throwing money at them to sneak diss them. That's you. What would I see in myself? I'm not doing that. I'm on my own content doing meaningful stuff for my audience, and I'm done wasting time on you. Thanks for the super chats. Now shut up. Okay, now we can continue.
That was pretty good. I didn't know we were going to get that early. Oh, my God. Lloyd, thanks for being a member, honey, for 3 months. I appreciate you.
Unreal.
Well, the cuck sim last night didn't go well. He made like $60, 60 or $70.
So Tormented Souls 2. Let's get back on track because I got distracted, right? So Tormented Souls 2, we even did the secret ending. To do the secret ending of Tormented Souls 2, you had to do a tremendous amount of stuff. You had to know to backtrack to the beginning of the game, go into a secret wall, and get a roll of duct tape. You then needed to know, in the next to last area of the game, to backtrack to a part you've already been on and you think you're done with it, but no, in that area, you need to apply the duct tape to a mannequin's neck that is squirting oil. This saves the life of a character. Then in the final area, you need to know to complete...
Who cares? Like, who cares?
Very serious. I don't think it's meant to be taken that seriously. Then again, you know, plots of classic like Resident Evil and stuff also were pretty campy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like in line of, how can I say, you know...
Keep in mind, this is the same guy that crashed out over a 220 super chat with someone saying, welcome home, Phil. I saw that. It was unbelievable.
What you want in classic survival horror, B-movie, C-D movie writing, it's pretty entertaining, in my opinion. I do have some criticisms. Like, for example, the game is made by a studio that's not a giant studio, so there's a lot of bugs.
Blah, blah, blah.
Say, what?
I know, there's bugs, there's glitches.
It just came out. You just started it on Sunday. Well, what happened? Well, let's
Oh,
talk.
yeah, he's quitting fucking Metroid Prime. Who cares?
Okay? So here's what happened. We played it on Sunday. Excuse me, we played it on Saturday. And we were chilling and trying to enjoy it. And immediately as the game starts, you notice the graphics are great and the music is great, but why are we dropping into a war zone? Why does it feel like we're Master Chief and we're coming in to save the day? It doesn't feel like Metroid at all. Metroid has always been rooted in this kind of similar style plot and occurrence where you're going to like a distant planet, a secluded place, and you have to go through a labyrinth of puzzles and platforming, fighting a wide variety of enemies that are out to kill you, whether it's just like the natural creatures that live on the planet, or it could be like space pirates or whatever. They're all out to get you, but you're the one-woman army against the forces of whatever, okay? Again, it's supposed to feel like it's isolating, and it's kind of like almost, how can I say, like you're lonely. You feel like you're by yourself. It's almost like a scary thought, right? When you drop into this game, the first thing you're in a battlefield, there's all humans fighting and you're helping them. Huh? How does that feel like Metroid at all? Within the first couple of hours, you meet a character who's a blabbermouth. He won't stop talking. He's comic relief. Blah, 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 blah. Joke, rise, crack. What? How is this Metroid? It's not. At least from my experience of what Metroid is, this is far from what you would expect from a game that's a Metroid game. Then you start to get into the gameplay mechanics. You have to scan everything. Yeah, like literally, they should just call this Metroid Scan, because all you do is scan the podium, scan the wall, scan the enemy, scan the terminal, scan the door. And if you don't scan it, you can't interact with it. I want you to think
Ugh, what do I have to do to have like you stop interacting with things? Oh my God. Ian, thanks for the 5, honey. Hey, Toxie, I think the cute tinsel on the bottom of the screen doesn't have a huge impact on the stream content. Ban her toxicity. Oh, I like my little tinsel at the bottom. No, I know you're messing. You are banned. Get the fuck out of here. Rah, 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 rah. Could you imagine being so fucking bitter and like hating life? Hey, I don't like something on your stream. That's cool, man.
stupid that is. Here's a touch panel in front of me. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Let me
I like just really can't much like be bothered about it.
scan it.
I appreciate Johnny.
Oh, now
Thanks.
it works. Huh? Why'd I have to scan it? What did that add to the game? Literally, you play the game with your effing scanner out the whole time. It ruins the game. Like, the game's beautiful, but I can't see the graphics because I have to put this weird, ugly tint on my screen to scan every object in the environment. That's not fun. That's boring. I don't want to be a freaking scientific explorer who's scanning every piece of the environment. I want to shoot shit. I want to solve puzzles, you know? I don't want to be messing around with the scanner all day, and that's the whole game. In addition, the enemies are completely uninspired and super boring. There's nothing interesting about them whatsoever. I'm about 4+ hours in. The most interesting parts of the game have been 2 mini boss fights. That's it. The puzzles aren't interesting at all. They're a little frustrating and kind of stupid, honestly, like not very well designed. The environments are boring, not that interesting. Once you get through the intro segment and you get to see the alien home base or whatever, after that, they immediately send you to this like factory where they're going to start manufacturing the motorcycles.
I do like the tinsel, but for the bit. Oh, you got to do it for the bit.
You then have to turn on the whole factory, which makes you go to 3.
I thought if anything, you'd go for my really stupid denter detractor instead of naughty or nice. I thought you'd go after my stupid scrolly thing there because I thought it was extra dented. I don't know, so I did it.
Separate
That
towers.
was funny.
And activate all the power to start making the motorcycles. It's insanely boring. Like yesterday, I was trying to play this game with an audience of like
Keep in mind, he claimed to like the first Metroid Prime that had the same thing. We have to do all the coping. We have to hear the coping for why he wage quit Metroid. So, and then we have to hear the cope of Cuck Sim, and we're not even there yet.
400 or 500 people who were watching. On YouTube, I had over 300, and on Kick, we had over 100, so almost 500 viewers. And we're all playing it. I'm like, dude, like, when does the fun start? Like, why is this so boring? There's nothing going on of any interest. And I compared it to the first few hours of the original Metroid Prime. When you land on this planet and immediately you start seeing completely different like locations and environments, right? There's like a jungle room, then you go to like a lava cave, then you go here, and it's all different. It's all designed completely differently. And you get to see different enemies that maybe later will go to this platform and fight and do this or that. It's interesting, it's fun. And again, you feel kind of isolated, it's a little creepy because you're by yourself. This game is like completely the polar opposite.
I can't with this flailing. Powerfrost, thank you for the 10. Someone show this woman Cowboy Bebop so she knows how to... Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to take another crack at it. Whatever it is, there you go. I don't say it right. Somebody, for the love of God, pass me my retard crown, and we will go from there.
It feels like they just copied either like Halo or Doom or tried to smash those two together, but the main character Samus, so also you're going to roll into a ball and shoot some bombs and stuff. It just
I appreciate you, Pyrofrost. Thank you.
Doesn't feel like Metroid at all. Like within the first hour, you realize this doesn't feel like what I like from Metroid at all. And I really try.
We still love you. Absolutely have a laugh at my expense because it's really fucking funny. If anyone's gonna have a laugh at me being stupid, it's also me. So please do.
To enjoy it. I mean, I spent $70 on it, but it's just not good. It's actually quite boring. It's for me, no exaggeration. This will be a spoiler for some of you. One of the most disappointing games of the year by a mile. Because when you hear Metroid Prime 4 is coming out, and this is supposed to be a big system seller for Switch 2, and this is going to be great graphics, and the first time you're playing Prime in 18 years, we've been waiting for a new one. And the first few moments you play, you're like, this is fucking boring. What happened? How do you tank? Seriously.
Do you want the inflatable crown or the Burger King crown? No, I need the fucking inflatable fucking crown like Ashen's had. If you can get me that one, I'd prefer that one. I mean, if I get a choice, and I appreciate that I get a choice.
How do you tank the franchise like this? I just don't understand it. But then again, I also played Donkey Kong Bonanza earlier this year.
We need to get a little sign and then write like retard on it and then put it on there.
I also played Mario Kart World earlier this year, and I'm starting to see a glaring pattern with Nintendo. Here's the glaring pattern. Are you ready? The current game devs at Nintendo are not the people who made the games you like. Those games of classic Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, and Metroid Prime were made by different people 20 years ago. The people who are making games today are untalented, and they're pumping out slop. What they're trying to do is copy what was done in the past, and they're failing miserably. Their spin on the classic formula sucks. It's boring because they don't have talent. So it says it's Metroid Prime. It looks like Metroid Prime, but it sure doesn't play like Metroid Prime. It's a waste of $70. So I'm done playing Metroid Prime, just to be frank. I gave it a go. Hold on one second. I'm gonna decompress my...
If he would have made $200, he's going to decompress his back. If he would have made $200 or $300 or whatever, we wouldn't be hearing this. We wouldn't be having this conversation.
Back while I continue. I gave it a go. I tried my hardest to enjoy it. It's just not very enjoyable. It's quite boring, and I'm not going to play something that's boring everyone on the stream. Like, literally everyone's like, oh my God, we have to go through a whole playthrough of this? I'm like, no, we don't. It's not like it used to be. I'm not locked into and committing to play every game. We don't have to fully play every game anymore. We can do whatever we want. Let's select games that are going to work, okay? So, no, we're done with Metroid Prime 4. We played it for about 4 hours. The game is insanely boring. I'm not wasting any more time on it. I'm done with that game. Move on, okay? There you go. Shout out to Young Turismo for a $10 super chat. Hope your new setup is fire. Watching you slap the desk together was chill as fuck. Well, I don't think it was chill. The desk itself wasn't the stressful part. It was the monitor arms after the fact. Because, once the desk was done, which took a long time, right? It really did. I just wanted to quickly get the monitor arms done and be done for the night. And then they didn't want to work. Like I said, this monitor arm here just would not work with this monitor, and it frustrated the hell out of me. And, then things compiled and got really, negative. So, anyway, the good news is, I don't think we're going to have any further problems. Monitors are working. Like I said, there's one component left. But, I'm excited. I'm excited for the new setup and using it with all the new stuff we're going to be doing in the future. Thank you, Young Turismo, for the $10 super chat. Okay. All right. Now, let's get to the third and final game that has now come to a conclusion.
Oh boy, I have a feeling that this is going to go on for a very, very, very long time.
That game, of course, is American Truck Simulator. It's time to talk turkey about this game, folks. It really is, because this is a game that started off one way this year and then kind of went another way this year. And this is the game that the trolls are now incredibly upset with me that I'm not playing it anymore, because this used to be their content farm and now they don't have one. So let's talk about American Truck.
Oh, I see. Because you used to use those streams as your therapy, and we used to just fucking like clown you and clip it and make fun of you. I see. You think that by quitting that game, you're going to rob us of that.
Simulator, all right? Much earlier this year, before a bunch of hot new games came out, we were looking for new kinds of content to do on the streams. Excuse me. And we were actually exploring different things like...
Oh, God, we have to go back to before he even started playing the game. Oh, fuck.
Lego nights and random chill stream nights or whatever it may be, right? And one of the games that was suggested to me was, hey, why don't you do like a driving game? And I was like, I'm not very good at driving, nor do I really partake in driving games that much. So I don't really know how realistic this will be. Like, how much would people really like me playing a driving game? And it was eventually suggested that American Truck Simulator be the game that I try if I'm going to try some kind of a driving game. All right. So I tried it.
Don't think I won't use that. I think that's amazing.
And I'll be honest, I don't think the game runs very well. Even at my PC, which I can run all modern AAA games at like high settings or whatever, this game's a little choppy. The detail in the world...
I didn't know if there'd actually be enough space to write Queen Tard on there, but you got it. I didn't think there would be. So big ups.
Isn't that great? It's just kind of okay. But I think what happened was, the real appeal of seeing me play Truck Sim was seeing me try to drive and or do one of these jobs while interacting with the audience. Because to be honest, once you get on the highway, you could just turn on cruise control and you could just coast across the country. And while you're doing that driving, we could chill and talk, right? It's good. So, I had a great time with Truck Sim for a few months there. And, it actually did so well where people were showing up and engaging and supporting the Truck Sim stream so much that I said, hey, if you guys keep supporting at this level, I'll invest. I'll buy a wheel and I'll buy a stick shift and pedals and we can actually really sim this thing. Now, of course, it was insanely bootleg because my setup sucked. I didn't even have a real desk to put those accessories on. So it was really like half-assed, but hey, you guys liked it. You liked the fact that I put my money where my mouth was. You guys supported the streams. So I bought all that stuff. I mean, that thing was over $300, that set. And so the streams got better and better, I feel. Then we said, hey, let's start having drinks. I'll start drinking alcoholic seltzers. I'll start having alcoholic ciders. I'll have eggnog, right? So I get a little buzzed. They're a little tipsy when I'm playing. And people like the fact that I answer a whole bunch of questions about pretty much whatever when I'm playing Truck Sim. So for my longtime viewers and fans, the Truck Sim streams became this like hangout session where they could kind of be like...
It became a therapy session. And if you say like anything other than that, you lie, sir. You just lie.
Enjoying my company, having great conversation and silly fun. Every once in a while I'd wreck and it'd be hilarious. It worked. And I would argue that this worked very well over the summer. Again, a time period when there's just not a lot of games out. And therefore, because I'm looking for things to balance with the schedule to do fun stuff, Truck Sim worked absolutely perfectly, okay? But around the end of the summer, early fall, all of a sudden, a whole bunch of games started coming out. Now, I'm finding it hard to start juggling all the stuff that I used to do. And yeah, I'll be honest, looking at a game like Truck Sim.
Okay, so you can't play Cuck Sim anymore because there's just too many new games out right now. Despite the fact that you said you just finished one and you just wage quit the other one.
I'm eyeballing it. I'm like, at first it was fun, but now it's more of the same. And then what happened was people started saying, well, listen, keep Truck Sim. I'll donate. It was Buckwell who came by, the viewer, and said, hey, I'll donate all the DLCs and I'll donate all the skins for the truck and I'll donate this and I'll donate that and I'll show you how to mod the game so now you can have real life businesses in it. So it kept it fresh. It did. Absolutely. It kept it fresh. It kept it interesting. It was fun for a bit. But ultimately what ended up happening was I'd say it was right around the end of summer, early fall. A lot of people were of the opinion that Truck Sim had outstayed its welcome, that I'm doing it once a week when I should be using that stream to play new games, and that the new games weren't getting played enough because I was playing so much Truck Sim, okay? I'll be honest with you, I agree. 100%. I was shocked that we were still doing Truck Sim once a week and that people were showing up and engaging and supporting it. But what ended up happening was that ended, all right? No exaggeration. People stopped showing up, stopped engaging, and stopped supporting the playthrough. We had literally, I'm not even kidding you, half as many viewers as I have now for the podcast for Truck Sim streams. People weren't supporting the Truck Sim streams anymore. We weren't hitting the goals anymore. And so I said to everyone, that's it. I made the decision. We're not going to do Truck Sim anymore. Let's move on and do other content. I'm not saying we'll never do it again. Maybe we could do like an anniversary special every once in a while where we bring it back for a stream. But I feel like it's ran its course. And then all of a sudden, people started freaking out and started contacting me saying, oh, no, you got to bring back Truck Sim. Truck Sim is so good and Truck Sim that. Now, I think it was a mix. I think that maybe half the people who wanted Truck Sim back were actually my big fans and viewers. They just liked hanging out with me. But the thing was, you can hang out with me whenever you want. We can have a chill with Phil. You can come by and hang out on the podcast. We could play other chill games. It doesn't always have to be Truck Sim. And I really felt like there wasn't anything we were doing in Truck Sim anymore. It was just boring. We were just driving. There's nothing to do. Let's do a game where I can do something different at least if we're going to interact or whatever, right? The other half of the people who were upset that Truck Sim ended were my trolls, because my trolls were using the Truck Sim streams as a content farm. What they wanted was to ask me questions, hope that I would give an answer that they could twist to sound like it's something dramatic or risque, and then they would have content to make for their videos, okay? So it was half and half, I would argue, okay? Hold on one second. Once again, a giant gust of wind blew my curtains open. I'm starting to think I should actually get Velcro for the curtains to keep them closed because they just keep opening now. I'm thinking maybe Velcro might make sense for the season. All right, anyway, give me 1 second, okay?
Well, he fucked off again. Come on, man. You're in the middle of a rant. Pay attention.
I said,
focus.
all right, we'll do it. We'll bring back Truck Sim because so many people seem to want it back. Let's bring it back. And I think it was like early, I want to say fall.
He's going to regret it if he drops therapy Truck Sim. Right. I mean, they needed to clip everything and twist it. Dude, we've got like 20, 30, 40-minute clips that are completely fucking like unedited of you just going, dude.
Right at the beginning of fall in September-ish, I brought it back. And all of a sudden, on the Truck Sim stream, we're getting all this support. And I'm like, well, if you guys keep supporting the Truck Sim streams, I'll keep playing the game. Because I'm not convinced that this game is working anymore. But hey, if it's a,
But hey, if I'm making money, I'll keep playing this crap.
Essentially, you could call it a bestseller, right? If I was selling a product, I'd say, oh, it's one of my best sellers. Well, Truck Sim was consistently getting support every single week. So why wouldn't I keep it in the rotation? And to be honest, even my wife was confused. She's like, you're still playing Truck Sim? Like, what are you doing on those streams? I'm like, literally, I'm just driving and talking. There's nothing else to it. It's kind of boring, but people keep showing up. And
I know, but you were so fucking stupid. You were spilling your guts for months.
Supporting this, I'll keep doing it as long as they do. All right? So.
Just proof that this pretty little bitch here can just be bought and paid for. He'll do whatever you want if the fucking price is right. He'll spill his guts, his deepest, most like fucking inner dark secrets. He'll tell you anything or do anything if you give him enough fucking money.
We kept going. And I noticed, again, every week, attendance started to dwindle, right? There really started to be less interest in it. There were maybe, arguably, 20 to 30 fans of mine who liked it, and there was a whole bunch of trolls who loved it, okay? Well, what ended up happening was, over the last 1 to 2 months, okay, when I'm playing Truck Sim, what would happen is, it would be slow. And what I mean by that is low attendance, low engagement, low support, and then like the last 30 minutes, all of a sudden, last minute, someone would throw an absolute Hail Mary contribution, right? It'd be like, let's go for it. And they'd throw the football across the entire field, and someone, the receiver at the end would jump. It's the game-winning touchdown at the very last minute, buzzer beater, right? That's how it was. And it was like that, like no lie, all right? It was like that for no exaggeration, I would say 2 months. Every single stream, that's what would happen, okay? Absolutely ridiculous. I'm trying to do content for an audience that's going to enjoy it and wants to come and engage with it. It's not just about 1 or 2 people at the last minute come in and support, and then that's it. It's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel, sadly, that's not how the content I'm supposed to be making. Now, hey, I run a business. If I'm getting support from a certain game, maybe I should keep it in the rotation. It's just good business. But at the same time, if I'm not really having fun with it, and there's levels of toxicity increasing, and it's becoming a content farm for trolls, you got to kind of recognize that. And notably, there was 1 or 2 weeks, no exaggeration, where it was basically just like 1 or 2 people coming in and dropping a whole bunch of kick subs, and now we hit the goal. Oh, well, now we continue next week. Yeah, but no one showed up. So why are we continuing it next week? Oh, because we hit the goal. So what ended up happening was I became a slave to the goal. And I even brought this up last night, that basically it was the same situation as the vest streak. What do I mean by that? Well, if you remember many years ago when I first started putting on a vest for hitting a financial goal on a stream of support, the streams became solely about hitting the vest goal. Like, no exaggeration. It became, will Phil put on the vest? Will he make the money so he could put on the vest? Well, I hated it. I absolutely hated that entire streams were about this. And eventually I was actually very happy that the vest goal ended so that we could get back to normalcy and the streams could be more about hanging out in games than just hitting a goal to put on a vest. Okay, it became stupid. It's like Yasmin Gold said, the vest streak became a victim of its own success. It became so popular, particularly with my trolls, that I couldn't make content that meant anything anymore. All right.
What do you care? Like, why are you so obsessed with it, like, meaning something? We know that you're only motivated by money. So why don't you just smile, let the people fucking throw money at you, dance around, be the clown, do whatever, and then just fucking pick up your money and go home? I don't understand.
So this simply, all right, with Truck Sim, it was the same situation. I was done with this game and bored with it, but I kept playing it for the income. But it wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't getting any better. It wasn't entertaining.
But you were so successful, I thought that you could do whatever you wanted, and that nobody, you've said it many times, nobody just throws money at me and controls the stream. Well, apparently they do, because you just said, well, I kept hitting the goal, so I just kept going.
To be honest, and again, I understand that there was longtime fans who were like, well, we like the Truck Sim streams. Yeah, but we could do the same exact thing with other games. That's better. You know what I'm saying? We could do other things. I toughed it out because people kept supporting it and wanting it and asking for it. So here's what happened last night. Truck Sim got exposed. All right. Why? Because I don't have goals anymore. I don't have goals anymore. So because of that, there's no way that Truck Sim is going to survive solely on the fact that it's gotten support. Do you see the difference now? How there is a big difference there? Because previous Truck Sim, I wanted to end it, but I only kept...
Yeah, do you realize how fucking, like, badly you just cut your own throat? Because somebody would have come in and give you $100 last night. Instead, you walked away with $60 with your fucking twirl. I'm an idiot. With your tail between your fucking legs, crying like a bitch.
...in the rotation because of the support levels it was receiving. Well, I just accidentally adjusted the wrong camera. Crap. I wanted to adjust this camera a little bit this way. Nope, wrong way. That's there. I wanted to try to get centered here. I think now I'm centered, right?
Dude, how the fuck are we supposed... Look at this. Oh, my God. What the hell is this? Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. No.
See how it's balanced now?
Oh, no. The name I've been criticized for. Sir, you there with the $5 super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. For real, he's so obsessed with detractors that he continuously throws his true fans under the bus. I just heard that he banned Cuckwell, so this whole rant does not inspire confidence.
On the sides. I wanted to make it centered, and I think that centered it. Anyway, yeah, so last night, all right, we're playing Truck Sim, and basically, I'm noticing, first hour was good. Why? Because we didn't do Truck Sim the week before, okay? Now, we don't have goals anymore. So because we don't have goals anymore...
He still wants 150 per stream, he just doesn't say it. Oh, absolutely. I'm telling you, if somebody would have still whale married last night, that's what would have happened. We would be like, oh, okay, well, you know, and I guess we'll play the game next week.
Absolutely nothing is tied to Truck Sim continuing. All right. Instead, it's just based on, is it good? Is it good content? Are people liking it? Are they engaging it? Are we going to keep going with it or not?
He actually believes the slap is a meaningful contribution to the world. He really thinks his content is that good. He does. Yes. Yes, he really does.
It doesn't matter if we make $1,000 or we make $10. That's not what we're judging the success of streams on anymore. Okay.
And then he's like, the goals being gone exposed it. And it's like, huh? Like, what are you talking about?
First hour was
If anything, it exposed you, you idiots.
decent. A lot of people came by, had some interesting questions. We chit-chatted, whatever. All right. Second hour begins. It's dead. I'm driving and I realize like, no one's tagging me in chat. No one's talking to me. Some of the trolls
Oh, no one's talking to me.
are talking amongst themselves in the kick chat. Like they're chittering with their usual bullshit and their stupid memes. The clips will get out of this. But no one's even talking to me anymore.
And we got some good clips out of it.
And I said to everyone, hi, I'm here. Like, what's going on? Like, why am I even playing this right now? And then basically people started doing troll topics that had nothing to do with anything, like dumb shit. And I'm like, well, I don't want to talk about that. I thought we were having a fun hangout session. And it seems like that's not really what we're doing here anymore. It feels like this has become an avenue for toxicity for people to clip farm.
Apparently, I'm being told it's Ein. I will say it like that from now on. If it makes the entire chat happy, that's how I will say it. That's just fine. We're good.
But now there's nothing to talk about. Like, I'm bored. Like, why am I even doing this? And
Oh, come on. You got to keep doing this. Dude, we were getting unbelievable clips from this. No.
admittedly, at first, there was some pushback, particularly from fans who liked Truck Sim over the last, 8-9 months. And they're like, oh, no, please don't end it. I'm like, yeah, but you guys got to understand something. All right. We could do this with any other game.
That's a lie. People were trying to get his attention and he completely ignored them. That's what, well, here's the thing. You not only have to show up and of course give him money and talk, but you have to talk to him. You can't talk to anybody else. You can only talk to him. And there's like 3 parts to this. You have to show up. You have to talk to him, and then you have to say something that he either wants to respond to. You can't just say something to him. You have to ask him questions. This guy wants to be interviewed desperately. You can tell he went on side scrollers. He went on truth seekers. He was trying to get that, oh, what the fuck was that guy's name? That Mike Clum to do that documentary about him. This man desperately wants to be interviewed. He wants you to show up and just look at him with like wild fucking wonder. Okay. And be like, oh, I have every question about you in the entire history of ever. That's what this man wants. Worship, praise, money, questions, power, interviews. It's what he wants. I've never ever seen somebody cry so much for attention. Pyro Frost, thanks for being a member, honey, for 7 months. Ein, I got it. Ein is 100% correct. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Do I get to take off my retard crown or do I have to leave it on? I need to know. Fatal, thanks for the 3. I appreciate you. He doesn't have goals anymore for now. I know, all the wild speculation. When will the goals come back?
We could do this with Power Wash Simulator too. We could just do a chill with Phil stream once a week. We could do whatever you want.
He knows if those goals fucking come back. I mean, he knows that his fucking shit's gonna get kicked in.
It doesn't have to be Truck Sim anymore. We could do other things. I feel like the game has run its course. And then when I said that, immediately the fan said, we understand. What we'll do is we'll come up with ideas for more chill content, whether it's a new game or whatever. We'll think about it and we'll give you our feedback. And people immediately started suggesting games that they thought would be chill games. I'm like, all right, well, hold off on that now. We're going to finish tonight's stream. Let's talk about it on the podcast tomorrow. All right, let's talk about it in the future. But let's just collectively then agree that this isn't.
What I'll do is I'm going to take the crown. I'm going to make the retard. I'm going to take the retard crown that you made, Iviga. And what I'll do is I'll put it on here. And then every time I just say something just completely fucking stupid, I'll just hit a little button and then I'll wear the crown for a little while on here on my little picture. That's what I'll do. I'll get it on the screen. And then every time just something absolutely just ridiculous tumbles out like it does, then we'll put the crown on for a little while.
That really, the reason Truck Sim has survived in my content is because there's been 1 or 2 people throwing contributions at it for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I'm just tired of it. Like, I don't want to keep doing that content. I'm bored of this game now. The fans said yes. The trolls, oh no. The trolls start freaking out. No, you can't quit Truck Sim. No, this is our content. This is how we get our clips. How could you quit Truck Sim? Now we have nothing to talk about.
Well, we got this to talk about right now. So thanks, dumbass.
Good. That's the point. I don't make content for the trolls. I don't give a fuck about the trolls. Why do I give a shit about them? Even if you throw me money, I don't want to make content for you. I want to make positive, fun, meaningful, interactive content with an audience that likes me and the content that I make, and they want to support it for positive reasons. Not some harebrained, mouth-drooling fucking idiot who throws me a bunch of subs because they want a content farm every week. I don't need that. Okay, I make this abundantly clear. I don't need that. I want to make content for positive reasons. Okay?
Yeah, but everyone's money spends the same, Matt. For somebody who's so greedy and so money hungry, you sure don't seem to understand that.
So, because of that, I said, that's it. This is the last Truck Sim stream. And People got really upset for good reason because now there's nothing
Thin ice, Try Jay. Thin ice.
for them to get stuff out of. But it is what it is, and it ended.
You're not wrong, though. I mean, really, you're not wrong.
All right, done. Not playing Truck Sim again. All right, perhaps in the
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me fucking, like, cry into my Dr. Pepper about it. Like, no one fucking cares, dude.
future, we'll bring it back as a one-off every once in a while, or if there's a reason. But, like, for example, last night, there was actually a DLC, a Louisiana DLC. I bought it. We drove in it. We were like, what's the big deal? It didn't do anything. Like, it was just the same shit again. There's nothing new there or whatever. You know, they're just boring. So this is exactly the same as Metroid Prime 4. It's the same as all the games that we played in the last few months that we played with Streamer 2. We were like, wow, this shit's boring. We're just not going to keep doing stuff that no one likes. Okay? So it's that simple. All right.
I think he liked it a lot more than he let on. I think he liked it a lot.
All right, you don't like it? Sorry. But if people don't show up for it, don't engage with it. If we're having a boring time playing it, I'm not going to keep it in the rotation. Doesn't matter how much money you throw at me. All right? I want it to be something that everyone is getting stuff out of. All right? So it's that simple. All right? We're done with it. And it ain't coming back for now.
Oh, no.
However, I'm more than happy to have nice, chill streams with all of you. All right? Like, whatever you want to play, as long as it's something new and fresh and fun that we're enjoying. Like, right now, I'm really enjoying Arc Raiders. I'm enjoying learning this new game's formula. Again, I've never played an extraction shooter before. So to be able to play this game and learn the game mechanics, and you guys are helping me by talking with me every stream and explaining how they work.
The same whale that liked and supported American Cuck Sim has also been funding Pokemon. Phil's poking a hornet's nest. Well, I heard he just isn't. I thought that Cuckwell, someone said that Cuckwell and this 220 moron were the same person. Is that true? And then I heard that Cuckwell just got banned in Kick Chat.
Whatever. I'm really enjoying it. Want to do more of it. Can't wait to play more of it later this week. Megabonk, that was the same feeling, although with Megabonk, admittedly, it's a lot more tense because the game is action-packed at all times and you have to like pause it to even talk with the chat. But I still had an absolutely great time with Megabonk, and I'm looking forward to more tomorrow night. Okay? Now, I would like to get more suggestions from the audience here of chill games. One that people have already suggested, and it sounds like people are very interested in, is Power Wash Simulator 2, where it's very relaxing, it's interactive, it's fun, we can talk, we can hang out and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And we have an opening tomorrow night. I've purposefully left Wednesday night's stream open so that we can play whatever we want. It could be a survival horror game. It could be a chill game. It could be a just chill with Phil stream. I just kind of want to do a one-off chill, you know, stream.
Store wouldn't take your
So,
stolen credit card.
thank you, Red Eyes, for $5. Says you tell them how you really feel. Keep doing you. You're the boss. Exactly right. Exactly right. Thankfully, I'm no longer a slave to money and the goals. We're doing good. The last few weeks have put me in a good position where I'm not worried about this stuff.
He wasn't good last night, walking away with $60.
We could just chill and enjoy each other's company and play what's fun. And it's not about, oh, we hit a goal, so we have to do this or do that. I do. DSP tries it whenever I want. All right? I play whatever works for us. Not just me, not just you, but us. All right? So there you go. Okay. So thank you, Red Eyes. So here's the deal. What should we do for tomorrow night? I want your opinions on this. Let's see what you guys want for tomorrow night. All right? What are you guys interested in? Let me know. What guy? Do you think Power Wash Simulator 2 is a good idea for tomorrow night? Or instead of that, should we just do a chill with Phil? Or do you have other suggestions? Let's see what people have to say. Paul Simpler says Power Wash sounds good. Okay. Sadly, John, I can't play World of Warcraft stream. We've talked about that before, sadly. That just doesn't work. What do you think? So a lot of people are saying Power Wash. Sims 3? You want me to go back and play an old Sims game from the past? League of Legends? No, I'm not doing League of Legends. That's a whole other can of worms to open at some point in the future. I'm not interested in that genre of game. Lunar Silver Star story for Sega CD? Well, it's not viable, but okay. Oregon Trail 2? I didn't even know that Oregon Trail had a sequel. Can I play other games with the wheel? I can, but we'd have to find some good ones. From what I'm to understand, next year, there is a new like truck game coming out that maybe we could check out and see if it's any good. I think right now we should give it a rest. I've been doing truck streams weekly for 8 months. Give it a rest and maybe go back to it later when it feels fresh again, right? Oh, that's right. Ellipsian says, what about Routine? It's a Game Pass horror game with unique mechanics and puzzles. Is that the one that's been in development for like 13 years and it finally came out? Yeah, here it is. Routine.
Don't care. Don't care. Doesn't matter. You probably won't even fucking play it anyway.
Oh, no, I never played Octopath Traveler. What's up, King Michael? How you doing? I've never played Octopath Traveler before. No, I have not.
Oh, is this just what we're gonna do now? Like the whole rest of the time here? Oh, this sucks.
Hey, I've never beaten it. I've never beaten Ninja Gaiden 1. I've gotten to the final boss. I've never beaten it all in one go. I couldn't do it.
Boy, some kind of gamer, huh? Never heard of this game. Oh, heard of this. Never tried it. Oh, I never beat this game. Never played this game. Never heard of this. Jesus Christ. What do you do?
Yeah, see, I never had Battletoads. My friend did, and I knew it was hard.
See, I never had this game. Didn't even know this game had a sequel. Never beat this game. Fuck. Haven't you been doing this for like 20 years?
But I never really played it past the first few stages that we did co-op. Suikoden 2 is on hold. We were playing it earlier this year, and I really liked it, but definitely attendance dwindled. Like, we barely were getting 120, 30 viewers.
Yeah, Iron Cuck was paying for that and then got fucked up.
When I played it, and people were saying, please do anything else. And I said, all right, we'll bring it back in the future when appropriate. You know, once we maybe get through a bunch of these big releases of later this year.
Yeah, he's in charge of his content, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants. However, please tell me what to play. I have no idea what to do.
I want to finish it, but it's just not going to work right now. I want to bring it back maybe when we have a good lineup of big games and stuff that are the other streams, so everything will, like, balance out. Spawn Killer, you need to clear your ears out. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Really, like, I literally didn't say that. Balatro, I mean, I love Balatro. Listen, I really enjoy Balatro. I think it's a great game. I played it a bunch of streams.
Isn't it cool that the gaming content creator knows nothing about the content he covers? I like, there's so many times where he's like, I've never heard of this, or I've never played this, or, you know, I've only, I only played like at one stage, or I played at one time, and blah, blah, blah.
Or late December or early, because I actually played.
No, I'm not going to cover Game Awards. I'm not going to cover E3. I'm not going to watch this. I'm not going to watch that. I'm not going to, like, what do you fucking do, man?
Last year, I think. Excuse me. But
you play all these long-winded, fucking boring, shitty games that no one cares about.
It kind of played its course, and then people stopped wanting it, and I stopped playing it. I would love to go back to Balatro for a stream. I really enjoyed that game. Soul at 2 a.m. did a $2 super chat, says The Long Drive. I don't know what that is. Again, that's one that I've heard the name of.
See, I don't know what that is.
Oh, but I'm not exactly sure what it is.
You're the asshole that complains about the AAA fucking games. You know, they're all garbage, or they're all the same, or they're all whatever. Why are you not into, like, the all the indies games? Like, why don't you know what's going on with all of that right now? Why don't you know it fucking any of this stuff?
I installed Routine, so we can check that out whenever we want.
I love, like, indie horror stuff. Ask him who, like, Pig Farmer Games is. They don't fucking know. Who then became Puppet Combo. He doesn't fucking know. He doesn't play any of those games. He has no fucking idea. Like, why aren't you looking into indie stuff more?
Long Drive, random generated overworld semi-post-apocalyptic survival car driving game. Wow, it's a mouthful.
Yeah, especially when you're yawning, because all you do is sit on your fat ass all fucking day.
So basically, you're trying to survive in the jungle, hence green hell. Get it? Okay, that's what it means. All right, well, thank you for the suggestion. Again, I'm not against it at all. Here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow night will be a late night chill with Phil stream. We'll see who shows up. Maybe we'll pull it out.
What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card.
Thank you, Tim. Red Eyes BDC did a $5 super chat. He says, Phil, watch the intro to the 2005 Shadow the Hedgehog game and tell us whether or not you get excited in playing it. What? Huh? The 2005 Shadow the Hedgehog game? I never played any of the original Shadow games at all. That was the era I wasn't playing console.
Wow, more games he didn't play. More games in 18 years that he hasn't played.
Game, so I missed out on all of them. Casanova says, don't you have a craving to play Street Fighter again? Well, yes and no. I have a craving to play good Street Fighter, which is classic Street Fighter, like Super Turbo, CVS 2, Marvel 2, Third Strike, but there's no active way to play those besides Fightcade. And I can't play...
I guess he did ban Buckwell. They're, like, really mad in the kick chat.
Fightcade, because it exposes your IP, and as you know, these idiots would steal my IP and then dox me and DDoS attack me and mess with me, so I wouldn't be able to make content. Okay?
Big ups, bro. Side, how you doing, honey? Is it just me, or does the front of his hair give him inches of his height? He wishes. The hair is just, we don't even know what the hell's going on, man. I still say I want to take up a collection and buy him a wig and send him a wig. You know, fans since Heavy Rain gave you a wig. Buckwell was on duty stream. Flying Monkeys must have reported. Oh.
If Capcom would stop being so incredibly lazy and actually make versions...
Yeah, it does look like it. Yeah. His head stops and that hair just keeps going, man.
of the classics that had longevity, meaning actual good matchmaking, great online connections, and lobbies with features, reasons to go back to the game and
they're like, no peace, no Buckwell. They're like just freaking out in the kick chat.
spend money, like unlocking colors, buying colors, seasonal updates. Then maybe these games would have some life. But instead, they half-ass it. They release a shitty collection that it isn't cross-play, doesn't have the features you need for longevity. Everyone buys the collection, plays it for 2 months, drops it, dead, back to Fightcade, pirating the games again. So it's Capcom's fault. Literally 100% it's Capcom's fault. All they need to do is care about the actual posterity and supporting their classics and keeping them alive. They don't. They just bring them back for cash grabs every once in a while. So until the management at Capcom changes and they actually start caring about good fighting games again, there's nothing for me to really do with fighting games. Like, I can't play the classics. I wish I could.
What's the
You know,
matter?
it is
Store
what it
wouldn't
is.
Take your
And-
stolen credit card.
Thank you, Tim. So yeah, here's the thing. I'm not playing Street Fighter 6 again. It sucks. It's a boring game. It's awful. I don't want to play it. I get no fun in playing it at all.
He can't win anymore.
The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is dead. Even though they came out with multiplayer beta, no one's playing it because they took too long. So basically, that game's dead.
He
The
can't win.
collection I was playing earlier in the year with CVS 2, that's dead. No one plays that anymore.
He can't
So
win.
we have to wait. We literally have to sit around and wait for Capcom to release another collection so we can play it for 1 or 2 months, and then it will be dropped again by the community because everyone will run back to Fightgate and Pirate again.
Once everyone learns how to beat him and he can't win anymore.
And that's on Capcom. Sucks. I
Because the same skills that everybody else can learn in the games, he's too stupid to fucking learn.
love Friday Night Fights. I want to play fighting games. There's just nothing to play right now.
Because I can't win anything. Because I'm a
Now,
big
speaking
whiny
of things,
bitch boy.
I'm going to shout that out in a second. Speaking of fighting games in general, next year, there will likely be a lot of new fighting games. You've got Marvel Tokon.
Next year, there's going to be a lot of new games, period, you fucking idiots.
Has Marvel characters in it.
We have to sit around and wait for a game I can win. Exactly. We have to wait till a new game comes out. Then we have to immediately get it right away. Play as much as we can. But then everyone is going to get better at it than me. And then I'll get my fucking shit kicked in and then I can't play
Right
anymore.
up my alley. So I'd be down for that. Again, this is all stuff that we can maybe do tomorrow night. Here's the thing. Let's say tomorrow night goes well and we get good attendance and people show up and have a great time with what we play. We can do it again Friday. Like, I have tomorrow night open and Friday, even though it says Mega Bonk, we could just do the same thing again on Friday. So let's say tomorrow night we end up playing Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Everyone likes it. I can do it again Friday night and we're good with that. Okay? Cool. Casanova says, what's your favorite thing about Christmas? Mine is the Christmas movies. For me, I like the fact that everyone gets festive and we have these cool, snow and jingle bells and the memes. We all recognize them. You know what I mean? I like that holiday spirit that we get this time of year. It's very fun.
I like my marathon where you're all supposed to show up and give me a big fucking bunch of money. It's the money. It's the season of giving to me.
The Waller says, you think this is good attendance? You mean right now? Well, right now we have over 300 viewers on YouTube. How many do we have on Kick? Because again, I still...
Yeah, you have almost 250,000 subs, bro. And 300 people watching your fucking stream. Yeah, that's bad.
I figured out a way to really look on Kick. How many viewers do we have on Kick? We have 141 viewers on Kick. Yeah. No exaggeration. I have consistently doubled my attendance on my content. I used to only get maybe between 100 to 200 on the podcast. And if I was lucky, 100 on Kick. And now we have double that. So yeah, this is good attendance for me, for sure.
I have 240 people watching right now. I don't even have 3,000 subscribers. You have like 240,000 and 300 people watching. And they only came 2 weeks ago because of Asmongold. You'd have 182 people watching you right now. Before you talked to Asmongold, me, again, I don't even have 3,000 subs. I was consistently having more people on my stream than you, sir. I haven't even been doing this for a year. I don't even have 3,000 subs. Like, this is pathetic. Like, just say it. It's okay. I'm not doing a marathon on the day that he does his, but I will hang out for as long as I can possibly tolerate it. It's hard for me to... The longest one I ever did was 6 hours. I watched the Switch 2 one for like 6 hours. It's hard for me to sit still for very long. Once we start getting into 2, 3, 4 hours, I start getting anxious and antsy.
Sure. 100%. This is great attendance. I'm enjoying the increased attendance. Okay, the Waller says, yes, I'm new. I actually don't know what's good. This is great. And again, here's what I'll say. Everyone right now, if you're a longtime viewer, thanks. If you're a newcomer who's only joined me in the last couple of weeks since the Asmongold thing, thanks. I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm having a great time with all of you. We're enjoying games. We're having chill vibes. What it is, we're in a time of transition. My set is changing. The games lineup is changing. Things like this truck sim nonsense, right? It's all changing for the better. Understand, this is improvement. This is weeding out the crap that's not working, starting up new things that are working, listening to your feedback and doing the right stuff. This is all getting better. And I'm really appreciating all of you that are here for the ride. I'm having a great time, okay? So thank you. Great stuff. Look at this. A whole bunch of people just spoke up and says, yeah, we're actually part of the new crowd. Well, welcome. I know you guys aren't talking that much, but
Yep, you got it. I am super jealous of that 0.13%. I didn't want to say anything to you guys, but I laid awake and thought about it last night, and I thought, God, I can't even fake the rest of the bit. Who the fuck
feel free
cares?
to. Especially if you're on the YouTube side, that's more of the place where we have the active, positive conversation. I'm going to be honest, the Kick side right now is really toxic because they're really, really upset I'm not playing Truck Sim anymore. I know that sounds stupid because it is, but it's bad. Like, they really today are so toxic today, and they're still continuing, which is why I'm not really talking to them. If they would actually act like normal people, maybe I would care, but they're really acting bad today.
It's just funny. We're all just kind of like having a laugh at your expense, dude. Like, just don't get so butthurt about it. It's okay. It's okay if you do something stupid or say something stupid, make a stupid decision. That's all you do, really, is make stupid decisions. Just have a laugh at yourself, man. It isn't that serious. You know, so one day you're going to wake up and be dead. So, like, maybe don't take it too seriously.
So much to Soul at 2 a.m. for $2 says change is scary. Change can be scary. Change can be a scary thing because you don't know how to handle it. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. It can feel uncertain. For me, I've been there, done that many times, and anytime that we go through one of these transitions, I know that I come out the other end better. I come out the other end better, stronger, more intelligent, wiser.
Yeah, just like you did after Kino, right? Just like after Side Scrollers and Truth Seekers.
You know, everything works out. I'm happy. Right now, I couldn't be happier with the support I'm getting, the amount of people that are showing up and hanging out and having a good time. The fact that I've had all these nice improvements now over the last week has been amazing. I'm very excited.
Look at that chair moving, boy.
Okay, so we have a
He's
little bit of time
narcissistic. He can't help it. It's true for the most part.
left. I've covered all the topics I wanted to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? Tag me in the chats, and let's have a little bit of...
No. It's 12:55. I can see the clock that Raphael put. No. Just get to the game. The podcast is over.
back and forth and see what you want to talk about to end the show. And for the record, thank you for the early support. I really appreciate anyone who comes by and supports my content and the early support before
I mean, in all fairness, yeah, I'm at like 8 to 10% of the people who are subbed to me that watch, and in all fairness, it's low. But you know, even YouTubers that have, like, I was watching Sir Moist the other night, and I think he's got, is it 12 million or 14 million subs or whatever, and he was streaming. And he was streaming to like 9,000 people. And the way I had it worked out, it was like around whatever it was around like 8 to 10 or 8 to 12, % of his sub base. So it's like, yeah, I mean, that's what's going to happen. But like a number like this, and remember, it says 341 watching right now. This has only gone up in the last couple of weeks because of Asmongold. You know that right now, instead of 341, if you would have never done that, if he would have never done that thing with him 2 weeks ago, how many people would legitimately be watching him right now? 186. Also, half of them are LARPers and clippers and fucking trolls. Also.
Let's start with the game is great. Exactly right. My Ruin says, good riddance to bad rubbish. A select few should never dictate your stream. Just because they spend big bucks, let them seethe. And that's exactly what they're doing. Trust me. They're so upset that they don't have control.
Yeah, by all means, keep shitting on your whales, you fucking retard. By all means, keep doing that.
Stuff anymore. And that I now have control of my own destiny. They don't want that. Well, too bad. Tough. That's reality. So either you deal with reality.
I thought you said this a long time ago that you had control over your own destiny. So now we're doing this again? Christ, we're looping. We're looping in the loop.
Or leap. It ain't going to change because you're angry and you're upset and you're seething. Things are good. No, I don't care about the Game Awards, to be frank. It's not a good show. The Game Awards...
But that doesn't matter because you're making it personal. Well, I don't like it, so I'm not going to cover it. Somebody who watches you might care about it. Isn't the literal fucking name of this channel DSP Gaming? But you're not going to cover that.
It's going to be full of promotion for AAA games that likely suck anyway, so that doesn't really mean anything. And the awards are voted on by a bunch of game journalists who are very leftist, and a lot of the times vote for stuff before political impact rather than because the game was good. So I don't really give a shit about the Game Awards. I don't even know when they are, but whenever they take place, I will end up talking about them probably on my next podcast. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, but you and Broside and Iviga and, you know, the folks that stream and everything, you know that he isn't doing it for fun. We do it to fucking get our ticket to the circus and watch this fucking clown and get a laugh at his expense and everything. But you know that that's not why he's doing it. You know he's got to drag his sorry ass in here 6 days a week to try to get this money. Otherwise, man can't pay for nothing. But apparently he's so stupid, he thinks that, like, this is all we do for a living. Broside Iviga, I didn't know. I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently this is all we do for a living. We were all so fucking stupid that we put all our eggs in the fill basket. And this is how we make our living. But don't worry. He's filled out the paperwork. And he'll be taking all of our precious ad revenue and everything very, very soon. I'm totally sure that will work out for him.
No, not
I just do it because I'm bored. I just like to have a laugh. I just think it's funny.
all. I don't avoid AAA games, but they just haven't been very good recently. Most of the AAA games coming out have been underwhelming crap, you know?
Right, it's my jab.
Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about, and I accidentally didn't get to talk about it.
Put your arms down, you fucking idiot.
Clear Obscure Expedition 33. This one's a big question mark for me. Allow me to explain why this is a question mark for me, okay?
Because all the people from Asmongold that told you that they'd give you money for it, or all the people that were interested 2 weeks ago and you still haven't moved on it, but we're playing Mario Galaxy, aren't here anymore. That's why.
It's one of my favorite games of the year. It is in my Games of the Year countdown. It's one of my top 3 games of the year.
It was Where's My Paycheck from Detractor Incorporated. Well, wait, where's mine?
Okay? Loved the game. Amazing graphics, great music, great plot, great gameplay elements. Everything about the game is outstanding, and for me, it's my kind of game. Played it earlier in the year, flopped miserably on my streams. People did not show up for it, did not engage, did not support, basically said, we don't like this game, it's boring.
No, that's not true. That's not, sir. Philip. No, that's not what happened. From what I understand, which what I remember is very little, because I didn't care for the game. You did a whole bunch of side bullshit and would not like just finish it and go play the main game. And you did a bunch of side shit and you got too OP and you thought you were just some kind of fucking Billy Badass. And then you tried to like steamroll the end of the game and you could because you got too OP and everybody got mad at you. And then they left. If I remember, that's what happened.
I don't know why. I think it's amazing. Okay, being honest with you, I actually think it's legitimately an amazing game. I despite the fact that that's the feedback I got, I played it anyway. And I played all of Act 1 and Act 2, got to the end, beat the game, and that's where I called it quits. I didn't continue with Act 3 because I knew that the audience wasn't there for it. All right? Now,
They told you that they were unhappy with how you were playing it, that you were purposefully doing, if I remember this correctly, that you were purposefully doing all the side content to like level up. I don't understand the game, didn't play it, don't care. But you were doing that because you wanted to hurry up and steamroll the end and you didn't want to get clipped and clowned on and shit.
now we have newcomers who have come to my content in the last 2
He constantly over leveled areas by grinding and pissed off the regulars. That's what I said, but much less long winded than how I said
I've
it.
doubled my stream attendance. The support, the engagement is great. Are you guys on board for Expedition 33? Because if you are, I actually want.
No, they were 2 weeks ago. And again, day late and $1 short for your slow ass. And they don't care anymore. And they're not here anymore. So no, they don't care. Don't bother.
to add it to the schedule possibly next week. Not this week, but possibly next week, especially now that we have 3 games out of the rotation. We're about to finish Mario. That'll be another opportunity. I'd love to bring it back. I'd love to do this as day streams, all right, and do Act 3. But I don't know if you guys are going to be here for it or, you know, there was a lot of hoopla the first few days when the Asmongold crowd came to the streams, and now that's kind of petered down a bit, you know? So I don't know if everyone's as gung-ho for Expedition 33 as they were 2 weeks ago and if it would work or not. What do you...
So you're coming to the conclusion that the money buff is gone. And so you don't want to get into, because you know that the people who watched you every day didn't fucking like it. And the new people really did like it. But they've already left and taken their money with them. So that's where we are right now. Is that what it is? Because I think that's what it is. Because if you loved it so much, you'd bring it back anyway. But now you got to know. Did the Asmon people leave with their money?
You guys think? Seems like a mixed bag.
Toxie, the sad thing is his regulars enjoyed the game and supported initially, but he refused to listen to him. I remember, not specifically, but there was a day that some people in his chat were expressing some discontent, and they seemed to be genuinely interested in his playthrough of the game, and he just would not stop doing that.
Some people are saying, no, I'm not down for it, and others are like, yes, I am. I guess the only thing we could really do, all right, is try it, right? Like do a stream of it, see if people actually show up and will engage and support it. And if you do, great. And if not, if it flops, then we don't do it again. But I would, on the new setup now, with a new controller, with no input delay, with a new TV, or I should say monitor with no input delay, and with this new interactivity and these new people coming to the streams, I would like to try it again. You know, that would be great if it could work. I don't know if it will work. Hold on, yet again, my curtains are open. What I need to do is I got to close my window.
Okay. Stay on task here.
Arc Raiders, and that's the random night where we're going to try different things, okay? So just to clarify, because even I'm getting confused, because I keep forgetting there's 5 days left this week. Okay, that's what we're doing.
I'm sure we'll hear about it tomorrow. Who cares?
Well, yes, John, why would I not use proximity chat and Arc Raiders? We just started using it. Why would I not continue to use it? Thank you, Evan Knight. Welcome back. Evan Knight says, I haven't been on the stream for a couple of months looking healthy like the haircut. I'm feeling healthy. Really, I am. I'm feeling great. You know,
Yeah, you sound great. Moving on.
I got a $1 tip. I was thinking you could try Absalom or the Marvel beat 'em up game. It's been a while since you had one in the rotation. Trying one of those beat 'em ups could be a lot of fun. Absalom takes 30 minutes to an hour. It could be perfect for a night.
Blah, blah,
If
blah,
he's
blah,
interested
blah.
in doing anything. It's not upon me to try to step in and be like, hey, you know, let's do something together. He's the big dog here, not me. So if he's going to do that podcast and he's interested in having me on 1,000,000%, I would love that. But that's that's his choice. It has nothing to do with me.
Is this Asmongold we're talking about?
Hey, are you going to do any content with him, or is he going to do that podcast? I keep getting asked questions about Asmongold. You guys have to understand, I don't watch Asmongold's content, and I don't talk with him behind the scenes. So you would know better than me.
No, don't say that you don't talk to him behind the scenes. Don't. No. No, he doesn't talk to you.
What's going on with Asmongold? Like, people keep saying, hey, are you going to do any content with him, or is he going to do that podcast? I don't know. He knows how to contact me if he's interested in doing anything.
I'm telling you, if he could, he would sit in the back of that man's brain and poke him in the eyeballs.
It's not upon me to try to step in and be like, hey, you know, let's do something together. He's the big dog here, not me. So if he's going to do that podcast and he's interested in having me on 1,000,000%, I would love that.
It's never going to happen. Let it go.
But that's that's his choice. It has nothing to do with me.
Hello? You're still live.
We're going back to Inzoi. Oh man, for those who didn't even know, Inzoi came out earlier this year.
He died. He couldn't figure out how to get a job and go to work, and he died.
Okay.
He ain't playing that game anymore.
Have you guys enjoyed the show? Are we ready to adjourn
Boo!
and perhaps jump into Mario? Perhaps it is time to partake in some Mario antics here on the stream. What do you guys think?
What, you wearing that ridiculous hat and going silent for 20 minutes at a time? Yeah, I can't wait for that.
How goes the weight loss fitness? The weight loss fitness? It's going good. I worked out last night. I had to work out less this week because of my neck. Remember I told you guys I hurt my neck, and it's still messed up. Like, what's happening is it keeps shifting. Like one night I can't move my head this way. Then all of a sudden I can't move my head back, but I can move it this way. It just keeps, it's in flux. So last night I did work out.
Lies, absolute lies. We all watched him put that desk together. Nope. Nope. Sorry. I forgot the Inzoi debacle, right?
Okay. I think it's time to end the show, folks. I want to say thanks. We're doing a lot of podcasting this week, okay? The next podcast will be on Wednesday, and then we have another one slated for Friday. So 4 podcasts this week, 2 down, 2 to go. I hope that you're enjoying the show. I want to say thanks to everyone here who chilled. Attendance was great. Thanks
Boo.
for the early support. Excellent. All right. So I certainly hope you'll stick around for all of my fun
Yeah, $60. I hope Mario gets you $90, man.
content coming up. And thank you guys so very, very much for chilling and supporting the show. Mario on deck, Call of Duty tonight, and a fun day of Pokemon and randomness. Well, not randomness, Mega Bonk tomorrow. Next podcast, Wednesday, when we'll talk all about it, all right? Thank you guys so very much. Appreciate you. See you Wednesday. Peace out.
Why does he look sunburned? He had a red light that was on to his left that was like making him look red and weird.
Okay. So, folks, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get set up for Mario. That means I have to move my whole setup. So give me a second here because we are going to rearrange everything. I'm going to have the monitor over here.
You've spent $11 billion and you still can't get the shit right? Fuck.
Got to swap out to the Switch too. Let's do it. So this has to rotate over here. The microphone will now rotate to be there so that you can hear me much better when I'm playing Mario. This monitor is now going to scoot over, which is awesome that I can do this. This is so cool that I can
Let's watch him fumble with this for a minute or two. It might be fun.
do this.
I was going to say, if he was going to do a chill with Phil or something at night, maybe we would do a late night with Toxie. But if he's not going to do that, then I can't handle him playing all the games. He doesn't really talk a whole lot. You can't get the only real stream that the game that he played that you could get the gold dust out of was Cuck Sim, and now he won't play it anymore.
Back in there. Okay. All right. So it goes all the way over. I mean, it just went from there all the way over here. So now when I'm playing, I can just look right here, and the monitor's right there. In fact, I wonder, I'm just curious if it can go even further over. Let me look. Man, wow. I have to rotate even further if I wanted to go over.
You know, you could do all of this when you're not streaming. You could mess with all this stuff when you're not streaming.
Wow.
Or
Wow.
just
Yo,
have
this
it
monitor arm is sick.
one
This
way.
monitor arm is so sick. The monitor is now.
Yo, this is so sick. Is it dope?
now, I'm not kidding you, directly under the microphone, and you guys can't see it. So now I could play and just look right here. Oh, this is cool, man. See what I mean? Like, I'm going to perfect this now that I have it. I got to work on it and perfect it. But now the whole monitor's here, like right in front of me as I'm playing the game. So I can play and just look right here, talk with you guys, go right back. This is good. This is excellent.
Wow. Something we all figured out 40 years ago.
The only thing is, it kind of blocks the chat, the microphone. So I'd have to adjust the mic like this.
Yeah, you could make, I could maybe make, I played Black Ops 2. I streamed on Twitch for 2 years and did Black Ops 2. So you don't really have to follow too much in that. So
this is a little better. Maybe I have to find the right
is it poppin' fresh G? That's fucking dope.
exact spot
He really needs to stop saying sick.
for the microphone to go so that you can
There you go, bitchin'. There,
hear me
that's
well,
nice.
but it's not blocking the chat. Maybe, hold on, maybe this
It's
way.
pretty fly.
And then up the mic like this. Let me see. Like that. Now it's really low. And now I can see, yeah, actually, this is the best way because now I can see both chats. Can you guys, it still sounds good, right? It doesn't sound bad or anything. This is the best setup, man. It's so maneuverable. I love it. Yeah, I can see both chats and neither chat is blocked at all. And it's right here next to the other. So the monitors are right next to each other. Look at this. This is excellent. Best setup I've ever had by a mile.
And it only took you 18 years.
Okay. All right. Let me go grab the controller.
What if it's gnarly? I don't know. Oh, fuck.
And let me swap to the Switch 2. This is the challenging part for some reason. When I switch between the Switch 2 to the PC or the PC to the Switch 2, sometimes the capture device is malfunctioning and I have to like restart it. And I don't know why that is. It's kind of weird. All right, let me turn off the lighting behind me as well. Okay, lights are now off behind me, so now you don't see the color stuff anymore. Oops, I turned off the key light by accident. I mean, in reality, I turned off that light. It's fine. It's actually fine that I did. Let me turn it back on. Do you think it looks better with this light on? Or is that too much light and you like it just with the key light here?
No
See how
one
this goes?
is looking at you.
Close.
Jesus
Maybe a little too
Christ.
close. I'm not sure. I got to mess around with the setup to figure it out, but we'll see. Maybe if I sit
I didn't worry about how I looked this much before my wedding. Jesus
back a little
Christ.
further like this. Just mic a bit. Like this. Go.
Look at that big fat star. Oh my God.
Cool.
Whatever the hell that little thing is. Oh my God. How cute. Mario Galaxy. I never played either one of those.
All right.
When Odyssey came out was when okay, because it was Odyssey and Galaxy. I never played. I played them all. And then I kind of started to pull away from Mario and Nintendo.
Damn, this looks crazy on here.
And trust me, my wedding photos can confirm that.
Dude, it's like super vibrant color, like insane color. Holy crap. All right. Let's see if I can push it back a little bit, the monitor.
Best Mario ever? You mean Galaxy? I've heard wonderful things. It looks very cute.
Okay.
I don't know anything about them, like I say. I played a bunch of Marios, and then for some reason, like around the time of that, for some reason I just didn't play them.
Alrighty. All right, let's begin, everyone. Ready? Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is time for the continuation of my Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough here on DSP Gaming. As you can see, things have changed a bit. My setup has completely changed since the last time that I played this. Now I've got dual monitors. I got all kinds of crazy...
Oh, Jesus. We're even bragging about it in this shit that fucking makes it on the curated content. Oh, there you go. There you go. He, like, I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, but he looks ill. Like, he looks like, I'm sorry, like God and Jesus, I'm so sorry. He looks like he has cancer. Like, he looks bald. He looks like he's going through chemo and he has the hat on, like, to like deny that he's like going through chemo. Again, I'm not trying to shit on anybody or be rude. Like, God and Jesus save me. I'm so sorry. He looks ill. He looks really bad here. Ugh, it's bad. It's really bad.
My Wii actually takes GameCube discs. This is as far as we go. We're counting on you, Mario. All right, so they're not coming with me, huh? You have faith that you'll beat the monster? You will, right? No. All right, so where am I going exactly? Am I climbing this? Oh, even Yoshi said goodbye. All right. See you later, Yoshi.
I was just about to say his Make-A-Wish was a Mario hat. Again, I'm not trying to like say anything bad about anybody, you know, going through like any illness or anything, but he doesn't look well. Anyway, I'm not going to watch this because not that I will probably ever play this game. I probably won't, but I don't want him to ruin it for me because I've heard lots of good things. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. I more than likely will not do a stream tomorrow because he isn't going to do a podcast. So we'll come back on Wednesday. We didn't get a chance to today because yesterday was just so insane with a double wage quit. Tomorrow, start over. Wednesday, we might watch some of his 2013 Christmas special, which we still didn't get to after we watched all the Kino stuff, and the 2015 one. So maybe we'll watch some of those on Wednesday. But I appreciate what the hell is wrong with me? I seem to be having a stroke. I appreciate everyone hanging out. I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you appreciate the fact that I can't fucking speak English. I would thank you for it. Let's try that again. But you don't have to sub if you don't want to. I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. Hope to see you next time. Damn, I'm working Wednesday. They're here. They're all here. The Kino movie, the Kino stream did get taken down. It's blocked, so you probably can't see it. Once I take all the music out of it, it'll be back up if you didn't see the Kino movie. Big ups. Appreciate everybody. As always, stay toxic, my friends.
Toxie in your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keep the fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laugh so loud, you know what I mean. From chill to wild, she flips the switch. Toxie's got that magic glitch. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie's stream is a whole obsession. She don't play games, she plays your brain. Witty and quick with that sugar and flame. One voice note and you're hooked for real. Can't see her, but you feel what you feel. No filters, no fake, she's the realest around. Her laugh hits hard like a beat downtown. Every stream's a party, lights off, sound high. You don't need a face when you know you can fly. She's the girl next door with a mystery twist. Dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark, she's the fire, she's a spark. Not about the views or clout, she's what real fun's all about. Toxie on the mic and a queen unseen, but her energy's loud and her talk is clean. Feel the beat, hear her laugh, raise your hands. She's the minstrel, everyone understands. No camera, no face, just light. Toxie's taking over your night. Toxie, just a voice, but you feel it.